Hello, everyone. Woo, so happy to have you here. Woo. I'm always divinely guided, so we're going to see what the show's about today. Woo. I'll see you in a bit. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story. I want you to keep your mindset on the higher vibrational mindset so you can keep living your life and going on this beautiful journey you got. Can't live here without you. We need all of you. You're all here. You have all a special reason, a special purpose, and nobody can do it just like you. Hello, everyone. This is Cynthia Toet, your TV host for Your Hidden Love Story, and we're on episode 72. I'm flipping your story around to better. The reason why I go on to this show and come on live is because I do believe we have all been misled and we have been misguided from our emotional selves, that we're operating from this lower vibrational story. What do I mean by that? That we're operating from doubt, fear, insecurity, worry, confusion. I don't know. I better go ask somebody else if they know my hidden love story better than I know it. That's all I gotta say. anyhow, if you're operating in a higher vibrational way, then you're operating from love and above, laughter and play and joy and happiness and peace and harmony and passion, and desire, baby. Come on, let's get the show going. What I'm talking about tonight is, I always like to bring things in together as a wholeness, and what I was going to say is changing in the middle of action, but anyhow, it's funny, when I wrote my book, before I ever even started the show, and I wrote the book calling Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better, right? And what happened when I made the book, it kind of like put me in this position as being an author, right? Woo. Miss Gypsy, she's an author now. She wrote this book a couple years ago, and she had no idea when she wrote that book that she was going to go live as a TV hosting program, and how that book was really going to connect into the story, into the whole theme, everything I do, whether it's the coaching I'm doing, whether it's the card readings I'm doing, whether it's the TV hosting program I'm doing, what's happening is everything goes right back to the book. It was almost like that was my foundation, that was my baseline, that was where I started it. And what's kind of promoted the name of the show today and going live is I kind of been challenged by the book club, and that actually helped me write the book, or and they didn't really help me write the book, but they helped me get my format so I could go out and get it published and put it on Amazon and have an e-copy and have a hard copy. And it was like, and we're talking about marketing the book, and they're talking about going live, and I'm going, well, I already have my platform to go live, so let's do it. So here I am. That's what I'm doing. But really, really, really neat about the whole journey is life is piecing this show together, and the people that are coming in, and how we're interacting in this loving way, and how we're truly flipping our stories around to this better story. How it's all connecting itself in a beautiful way. That like when I went and got the pink stripe on my car. When I got that pink stripe on this car, this show wasn't going, and when I had the pink in my hair, this show wasn't going. And I didn't do the pink stripe on my car because of my hair. It was just like they all just kind of like put themselves together a little bit at a time, one bit at a time. And as I'm looking back at all the pieces that have gotten myself to this show, it's like it was divinely led. It was divinely guided. It was divinely timed. And if there's anything that I felt like should have happened sooner or faster, it couldn't, because it had to have movement. We had to give it time. We had to give it room. We had to give it space to grow. I had to go flip my own internal stories around to this better story anytime a hiccup came in, which takes time to raise your vibration into this higher vibration, so you can be that TV host and stand strong, and not just stand strong here while I'm on the show, but stand strong like this when I'm out in my presence, out in the real world. Yeah, pink, hot pink, all healing colors for the heart. Ooh. It's like how it all came together is just so magical, because divine has truly been leading me, truly has been guiding me. Even when I'm doing the Uber cars, it's like, it's so amazing when somebody finds it, when that person is open to what it is I'm doing. It's like, I'm not sitting there advertising, not unless they open it up. Well, what do you do for a sideline? And then I go and tell them what I'm doing. And they're going, wow, that's neat. And for the next 15 minutes of the ride, the whole show's about me. No, it's not just about me, but it's about what it is that I'm creating, what it is I'm doing, the love that I'm sharing. Yeah, I know you're shy. You're only shy to meet Miss Gypsy in person. But you're not shy to come onto my show, and you're not shy to be on your own show and showing your own stuff and trying to bring confusion in. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. That confusion just makes me stronger. I just step up my game, making sure that I'm not living in lack, not living in less than, not living in doubt, not living by giving my power to somebody else's decisions, somebody else's acts, somebody else's movements, making sure that I'm constantly moving in this unconditional loving direction. Why? Is because I chose me first, because I chose to flip my emotional story around to better, making sure I'm not allowing myself to sink because it's so important for myself to stay vibrant as I'm going forward in doing this show, no matter what anybody else is doing out there, rather it's my hidden love story, or rather it's somebody else's hidden love story, or rather somebody else has a different meaning about my hidden love story, or they're in disagreements of, whatever it is, no matter what. I have been challenged, and every challenge that happens is what I find out. It is like pushing the pressure upon me to grow me, to expand me, to allow myself to keep being this awesome, amazing person that I claim to be, because I am, I don't just claim it, I am. and when you're operating from this unconditional loving way, when you truly, deeply and completely fall in love with the person that you are, when you're falling in love with the person that you are, guess what shows up around the world for you? Love shows up all over the place. It shows up out in the grocery store. It shows up in my Uber car. It shows up when I'm walking the dog. It shows up in my chat. It shows up everywhere. It's just crazy amazing. So, and that's why, I really believe in what it is that I have to offer each and every one of you when I'm going live, and what I'm talking about, flipping your story around to this better story. You better be nervous. About the blue responsibility. Well, I could take it off here. I'll take your pot. You want me to remove you from being blue? Yeah, I can take you guys off of that, You don't have to stay blue, I can change you to pink, right? We can be operating from the heart space. It's really, again, I truly have believed that we have been misled, and we really have been misguided, and that's why I wrote the book. What we've been misled and misguided from is our emotional self. When we're operating out of fear, what does it do? It takes our strength away. It takes our power away. When we're operating out of worry, what does it do? It weakens us. It makes us lessen. It makes it so we're probably not going to make that next move, and it's probably going to put a lot of blocks out there in so many different ways that it's not really going to let you to expand, to grow, to be this vibrant soul that you truly, really, personally are and meant to be. You better be hiding. Yeah. So, anyhow, yeah, this is all about divine timing. Yeah, it's all about divine and the timing of divine. Because divine, even in my own story, it's like, it's like at times, I know most of the time I haven't ever really been in a hurry for it to develop or for it to put it into place, because I am that person that's allowing that growth to happen. But sometimes I get some other influences that are around me that feel like, this is wrong, that's wrong, this isn't happening that way. If they really loved you, they should really be doing that. And I'm just going, I don't know. What matters is that I love myself no matter what, no matter what it is that they're doing or saying, because it's coming from an unconditional loving place. And especially when they're in the entertainment field, you can't really believe what's going on in the entertainment world, can you? Or can you? I don't know. Am I entertainment? I am, but I want you to believe me. So, yeah, because I am truly here to flip you guys' story around to this better story when we're going into fear. Let's see, when we think about, like, if I would have thought about me going live, in fact, in the book club that I've been in, and then they were they're putting the challenge for us to go live, it brought up the fear, it brought up the insecurity, it brought in the doubt, and I go, what's the best thing for me to do is to take action, to move into the step, take that baby step, take that gigantic step to go into action. And so that class was this morning, and I told them I'd go live by Wednesday, but by Wednesday, it's like I would get choked up. My throat chakra would get locked up. And I'm just going to go live tonight and talk about, make sure that you make that action to make that forward movement. And sometimes you need to hire a coach to be able to make that happen. What does a coach do? A coach actually fine-tunes you. It helps keep you in gear. It keeps you going in the direction that you want to go. And they keep you on track with that divine mission that you have, because I'm on a divine calling. I'm on a divine mission. Nobody can convince me anything different. Nobody can tell me I'm doing the wrong thing, or why are you doing this, or it's not ever going to work, it's taking you so long. I'm going, I don't care how long it's taking me, because the fact is I'm doing what it is I'm supposed to be doing, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. For me to stop, that's what would be robbing my life. For me to stop from doing my passion and going forward in this love story that I got going on in my internal self, which at times I've had connected to an external self, but then I realized that I'm the Empress, and the Empress doesn't chase. The Empress attracts to allow the Emperor to, what? What is it? I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. To pursue. Because, the Emperor really loves to pursue. That's what they're here for. They got to do their part. They got to pursue the Empress, And so the Empress has to allow the Emperor to pursue. So, And that's flipping the script around, flipping the story around. Don't think that you have to do all the work, even though I do all the work for my show. I do all the work in my channel. I'm doing all the work. But that's not what I mean. But when it comes to other people in your life and everything, when you want something or you want to attract something, you get what it is that you need, on an energetical flow from that person to get that next push. And when it's hooked up to divine masculine that you think you're really attracted to, and it doesn't go the way that you think it's supposed to go, that you really truly have to flip that story around, so you're still operating in this higher vibrational story. Yeah, you better come out hiding. Yeah. I mean, how in the world could anybody resist the Empress? I have no idea. Yeah, that heart is a burning. It is on fire. It's passion. It has been a balancing act, though, because the intensity of the emotional self has been extremely high, where you go, what am I supposed to do with this intense feeling? I'm supposed to run and go and do it all the way. But the thing is, we don't want to distort it. We don't want to disrupt it. What we want to do is we need to bring a calmness within, so we can still have that passion, we can still have that desire, but we can move forward with passion and action and desire with that calm feeling going on, instead of that anxiety that's, I don't know, am I going to make that right next move? Am I going to do this? Am I going to do that? That's what we got to really make sure that we're, bringing that calmness within that passion, so that passion isn't overruling the show, even though it has at times. Many times it has. So writing my book came from, I had to have an idea, and my idea was, flipping the emotional story around. What is the emotional story? The emotional story, again, is operating from that lack then feeling. Hold on, I got a doorbell going. I'm going to put on my book commercial. I'll be right back. And it's commercial break time. And what's she going to talk about on her commercial? Yeah, what's she going to talk about? She's going to talk about, did you know that Cynthia Toet, she's an author. She wrote a book this year called Flipping Your Emotional Story Around to Better. Yes, that's the book that she wrote, and it is on Amazon. It is an ebook and a hard copy, whichever you prefer. Go over there right now and grab your copy right now to see what it's going to take to flip your emotional story around to better. Okay, back to the show now. Oh, wow. Thank you. Kathleen, Catherine, that's so perfect. That's so amazing. It does make a difference. Flipping our story, the emotional story, around to this better story really changes the outcome of our momentum, our movement, what it is that we're doing next, and in this forward movement. And Sunny Truth, woo, happy to see you here. Yeah. We got two balls in the house tonight. Yeah, fear is false. When we go into fear, I want you guys to challenge that fear. Go into that fear and go, that fear is trying to stop your dream? It is. Worry is doing the same thing. Uncertainty is the confusion. All of those things are just trying to stop us from not living our true dream. I dare you guys to step out of that feeling, to take that outfit off. Take that outfit off of less than, not whole, not complete, fearful story, worried story, I don't know, uncertainty. Let's take those outfits off the feeling. Move that feeling out of your body. Move it out of your soul, because you trust in yourself more. You trust in who you are more. Put on that outfit. That's where my gypsy outfit comes on. I put my gypsy outfit on because I trust in the being that I am, and I know I'm going to walk the path that I'm walking, no matter who in the world out there judges me in any which way, shape, or form. because they're not living my life. I'm living my life, and I'm choosing the vibrational level I want to be living from, and I'm choosing to live in this happier vibe, this higher vibrational way, because I flipped my emotional story around to better. Yes, the two belong together, but we'll gotta see what that divine masculine's ever gonna do. I don't know. There's another story going on in the background. Oh well, I don't worry about it. I just let it be, because she's always going to go there, because she what she knows. I mean, it's not, she's not stuck in the story. It's like she knows she's growing from the story. She knows she's expanded from the story. And if they don't feel it, I don't know. They must have a real big black shield up on front of them. They're going guarded. They're not ready for no high vibe. Yeah, I got to remind you. That's why I come on this show. That's why I do it twice a week, because once a week it's too long. Twice a week, it can, it's like I get you here in Monday, and let's shift that vibrational feeling around. That's why I wrote the book, was, how did we get stuck in that emotional feeling? We've been stuck in that emotional feeling. We've been generational deep, It's generational deep. I don't even know how many generations have been telling us that it's hard to make money. You better worry about this. You better be afraid about that. I don't know if you should make a move in that direction, because you run into this story and you run into that story, And so it's really important for us to learn how to balance our inner selves. And that's what I talk about that in my book, is balancing that inner self. And another thing that's really important for us to do is to, we're always talking about building a relationship with another soul out there, but we need to build that relationship here within ourselves first. That's why you hear me talking about self-love on my channel. It is so important to deeply and completely fall in love with the soul that you are, the being that you are, so you can be radiant, so you can be shining, so you can be vibrant, so you can truly be living your life in this higher vibrational story. That's right, Kathleen. Fear is only there because it is from love. It's trying to test. Is it saying, hey, you want to live in this lower vibrational story? But fear is going, hey, I'm going to here to challenge you to move past that feeling, right? Because we love, it just needs a little acceptance. We accept it. I mean, when those lower vibrational feelings come in, that's exactly what I do. I accept it. I say, oh, I see that you're here. I see you want to show me something. I see you want to teach me something. I see you want to grow me something. And I thank it for being there, so I can look closer at it. I can look more deeper at it. Since you're loving yourself, there ain't no going back. That's true. When we actually fall in love with this soul that we are, this higher vibrational soul, there is no going back. I mean, we may still get in those slumps at times, but the thing is what we have in the middle of those slumps is we have strength, we have power, because we learn that our minds have the ability to what? To flip your emotional story around to better. So in my book, I talk about building the relationship with yourself, And then another thing I talk about is the emotional awareness, to become emotionally aware, to become aware of that emotion that comes up. When it comes up, to be aware of it, recognize it, accept it, embrace it, not to embrace it to fall into it deeper, but to love it, to thank it for being there, to show you where you still, need some TLC. Where we still need to find that loving, care for that loving self, that part that went into that lower vibration. Then another thing I talk about in the book is I'm talking about the divine masculine and the divine feminine within ourselves, because I may be a divine feminine as a surface, as a main character in my movement, but we all have divine masculine and divine feminine, and I have a lot of divine masculine that I utilize. I mean, if I didn't, I sure wouldn't have built this channel, because the divine masculine works from structure. And it's the structured base that's gotten the TV hosting program going. It's the structured base that got the book going, It's the feminine base that's, free flowing. Come on, baby, let's do this. And then another thing I talk about in the book, different things that actually got us stuck in the lower vibrational story, is, the belief systems that we have. They're outdated belief systems that we've held on to, the conflicting belief systems, the limiting belief systems, even religious belief systems, or other people's belief systems. And then the last thing I actually talk about is flipping your story around. How do you go about that, And so This is it. That's the book that I've written, that, you know, I throw the commercial in all the time, and I was inspired just by my own personal growth. You know, I had fibromyalgia for 15 years, and it was one day I read this medical book. It was a medical book. It was a black book, and it was about this thick. But I went where it was talking about fibromyalgia for women that had it back then, and I read probably about that much of the book, because I'm really not a book reader, right? But I read what it is. I can read for knowledge. So I read what it is that I needed to hear in the book, and it told me the reason why women, even men get into this situation, but it's majority of women, is that you get into that position of not being able to operate or think clearly or do anything right, and you feel this less than feeling that brings that cloudy feeling on you, that brings it so that you're not operating in a full vibrational feeling. What it said is because you were not doing what it is that you were brought here to do. You were not doing your mission. That's what woke me up. I knew exactly then what I'd been hiding, what I pushed underneath the carpet, what it is that I was not being true to myself, to actually to start embracing me and be flipping those stories around as they were coming at me. As they were coming at me, I was turning them around in live action. With anybody. It didn't matter with my mother or my brother or my husband or my daughter. It didn't matter who it was. Or my best friend. It didn't matter. If it was not feeding, if it wasn't in the direction that I'm supposed to be going and being me, I knew how to stand up for myself. And so that's what's been really neat about this journey. And for somebody to pull themselves out from a bed, I mean, being in bed 15, 16 hours a day is what fibromyalgia does, you know. And to being more vibrant, running this channel, get my webpage going, doing Instagram, doing my Facebook, starting a TikTok show, doing my Uber, was doing Instacart before, marketing myself, and doing all the stuff in the background to make all of this happen, and doing the lives is really a game changer. I claimed my life back. And that's why I know that I have a story to share. I have a story to share with each and every one of you in one way or another, as long as you guys are ready to flip your emotional story around to better. That's why I came onto this show. That's what started this journey, is part of my own illness I healed myself. It was no doctor. I've been to many doctors. They couldn't heal me. In fact, when I started healing myself, the doctors were in amazement. They wanted to know how I got myself off all the prescription medicines, and some of them people never get off of. It's like they wanted to know how I did it. And I said, you know, the power of the mind is stronger. This power of the mind is stronger than we give it credit for. In fact, it is the most powerful tool that each and every one of us have. All we have to do is use it. And we need to use it by thinking from a higher vibrational story, from love and above. Laughter, play, peace, harmony, passion, baby, desire. Yeah. And to believe in ourselves, to trust that we're here on purpose, not to go in, not to fall into the trap of that less than story, because that less than story truly takes his life away. It's like we're all walking zombies here on the planet Earth, not really being alive. I mean, you think you're alive, but if you're not operating in this higher vibrancy, then you're not living life, really. In my eyes, I know the difference. When I'm operating within my higher vibrancies, I'm alive, and I'm feeling the frequency, and I'm feeling so much difference, and I just want to share it out there to the world. Come on, wake up, wake up, everybody! It's time to wake up. So that was my main message for today's show. The cards I did draw out of my deck was things are crystal clear. Things are getting to be crystal clear with myself, and I hope they are for you. And it's really, it is about us allowing room for growth to happen. And to feel free, to feel that free soul that we truly, really, really, really are. Because when you're doing all of that, you're going in an awesome, amazing, beautiful direction. Just keep up the good work. Yeah. And then the card I drew from Love Your Inner Goddess. Let's see what it has to say. And the card is who are you? The Earth Goddess. That's the card that came up. Let's see. Okay. All right, let's see what it says. It says, to live the dream, we have to surrender to the fantasy. This can be painful. It feels like the end, when in fact it is the beginning. Once the pain passes, there is joy, and what you have yearned for is coming to life. It may not be perfect as the fantasy, but it will be real, and it will nourish us. We can build our appetite for our life with dreams. Well, that's what I've done, and I know you can do it too. But we cannot feed them. we cannot feed them. I don't know what that's saying yet. Well, the soul requires real life experiences to become fully alive. Now, I understand that we have to have that real life experience to happen for it to fully come alive, to have experiences and grow. There's a fantasy that wants to become reality for you. Yeah. I love that fantasy come reality. Let it be. So keep on having that fantasy. Keep going in the direction to create it, to allow it to come real. Don't let the feel of gritty moments or human imperfections prevent you from experiencing the joy of heaven right here on this planet Earth. The guidance of the card is, You have had dreams and wonderful visions of what life could be. It is not enough to imagine them. You want to live them. This is exactly how you're meant to feel. For this is what happens. You must practice feeling grounded, taking practical earthly steps, one at a time, one step at a time, to build your dreams, to build your dreams of your life. The universe will send you so much help your way, but you are the one that must take the step. Spirit cannot do that for you. Even if you are not sure how the biggest and boldest dreams can come together, you can still ask yourself, what is it that I can do now? Because I never could see where I'm at today, but I kept taking those baby steps to get to where I'm at now. And I still keep taking those baby steps to go bigger. Sometimes it is obvious actions that you can take, and sometimes you will need to pray and meditate and ask for the way for a forward movement to be shown to you. When you can do something, do it. When you cannot, then go ahead and give yourself permission to rest and wait for the intuition to nudge you when the timing is right to take action. Remember, you are a earth goddess. You have the power to manifest your visions, to bring your beautiful ideas to life, to the world. This is what you're here to do. Remember to love yourself enough to recognize your creative power and use it joyfully every day. And it always gives us a little assignment. Let's see what it wants us to do. Oh, it wants us to lay on earth, lay down on the earth, of course, because it wants us to get grounded. Let's go lay. Let's go lay down. I have no problem laying down. It's my problem is getting up. But sometimes I don't have no problem getting up when I'm inspired and I got this passion and I got this things to go action for. Yeah. So to rest somewhere that, or to rest somewhere that feels right for you, imagine, feel, or pretend that the earth energy is raising up through your feet, into your belly, into your heart. She is giving you she's giving you a boost of divine feminine energy from the great goddess to help you feel confident in your own power. Wow, I mean, I pull these cards and I don't know what it's going to say until I actually read it on the show. And that card so well fits today's show. It's so perfect. I love you guys all chatting in the chat. And, it's kind of hard sometimes for me to read the chat while I'm actually voicing my opinion. But I know that you guys have all been inspired in this most beautiful way. Miss Cynthia, may you please share your date of birth, because I want to find out about a strong bond, if you don't mind. Oh, here you go. Here, we'll go. It's April 25th, 19. Now you guys are all gonna find out how young I am. I am full of wisdom here. Here we go. 61. You want my time of day of birth too, Paul? I'll get you that one. Yeah, of course it's got to be a divine timing, right? We got 7:11 a.m. You want to know where I was born at too? You want to know that too? Here, I'll give it to you. I know you want to get all details. We got to get sharp into it to find out what's going on between. You want to know? You want to know? Okay, I was born in now hold on, I always got to make sure I'm spelling this right. Hold on just a second. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Okay. That's it. Okay. So you guys can find my soul. Okay, there we go. There's all my details. Now you can, now you can get into the blueprint. There we go. See what the stars have to say for Miss Gypsy here. You're at 4:20 a.m. Ooh, you're a morning baby too? Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. So anyhow, those are my details, just in case, you need to do some research and figure out more about Miss Gypsy. And you can come back and tell her how awesome and amazing she is. She's nothing but a love bug. And she cares for everybody. All right, everyone. I'm going to end this part of the show. I will be right back, so don't go anywhere. And I'm going to do my Monday tarot reading. Yeah. And then we're going to do, oh my, you are my divine. You are divine. Yeah, I am divine. My Google talkie would say. Oh my, I bet it would say that. You're so welcome, Paul. I'm happy to share. So anyhow, I'll be right back, everyone. So don't go anywhere. And I'm going to read up on the chat while I'm in the pause moment. And then I'll be right back. Thank you so much for staying till the end, because it really helps with all those clock hours on the YouTube to get those 4,000 hours that I'm after to help build my subscription up and my time on YouTube. And I want you all to remember to live your love story today as if it's already here. I want you to live, let what you do and be the romance of your life. And live from your passionate self, because that's where love resides. It resides within ourselves. Let that love within ourselves be found, and let's radiate from that point of view. And if you'd like any coaching program, or if you'd like any tarot readings, that information is down below in the description. You can also go to my webpage, which actually gives you more detailed information about the coaching, and it gives you more detailed about the tarot readings. But if you want to go right to booking a call with me, then go to Vista Books and book it. And on the coaching part, you can get 15 minutes free call with me to see if the coaching call is perfect for you. Okay, see you on the next show. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see, get this top video going. Yeah, I love you guys so much. I love all the words. I love everything that you guys are talking about. It's so awesome. It's so amazing. Yeah. You guys make me feel so special. I love you guys so much. You have no idea. Let me, I'll get some more names on this list. I wasn't writing names down while I was doing that. I know I got some people on the list that probably won't get or don't want a reading, but that's okay. We'll just bypass them. But let's see where I left off at. And then the next I'm going to do the personal reading, and I do see that you're back at Nishmesh for your reading, so I already have you on the list. And let's see. And Kathleen, I know you don't want to be on the list, and there we go. And and if for some reason I get you guys out of order, that's just divine doing this work, you know. So if I don't get you on there, you'll have to let me know once I get it posted. Sunny, so nice to see you pop in again. And thanks for the compliments about my hair too. I appreciate all that. Oh, Paul, you're studying astrology now? Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought was up your alley all along. Anyhow, all the time I always thought that, but I had to let you discover that, not me. Just saying. You're a very nurturing soul and compassion also and action driven and confident and bold and dynamic personality. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Enthusiastic lying. Yeah, yeah. That's all of me. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna Kathleen, you didn't want to be on the readings, but anyhow, I'm gonna give you guys your numbers. Actually, one is actually Nishma. Two is divine timing. If you guys don't want it, it's okay. I'll just cross you off, but I'm just going to keep the numbers as they are. Andrew, you're 3. Beautiful, you're 4. Rhonda, you're 5. Paula, you're 6. Dollface, you're 7. Paul, you're 8. Mary Love, you're 9. CGL, you're 10. CB, you're 11. Catherine, 111, you're 12. Paul G, you're 13. Sunny Truth, you're 14. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do the reading for the collective first and get the ball rolling. The cards should be flipping the stories around to better now. Yeah, we got some high vibes going on in the chat and in the show, and myself, I've just been stepping into my power more and more each and every day. It's really neat feeling, and really not being triggered by anybody else's actions or behaviors, or what it is that you think you see in the 5D. I know what cards show up for me on a regular basis. I don't have to question. It just keeps me confident. And yeah, Pamela, I do have your name on the your number 6, so you're still at the beginning. Yeah, and Paul, okay, I just read you guys' numbers. I will get the numbers in here. I'm also interested in mystical and occult science. Yeah, I know. I this is because I don't follow society in any which way, shape, or form. Let's just put it that way. I follow me. Yeah. Anyhow, so here we're going to see what cards have to say for the collective, and then after I get done with the reading for the collective, then I'm gonna then I'll take a moment to write everybody's numbers into the chat. Right. Yeah. So let's see what cards had to say. Yeah, it has been a journey, and this is also like the journey that you've been on. You're kind of like waiting for your ship to come in, because it's going to come in. It's just about a matter of when, and that has to do with divine's working its timing, knowing exactly what it is. So let's see what the cards have to say for the collective here for this Monday reading, this Monday tarot reading. Let's see. Give me a card or two. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a brand new beginning, a brand new offering from divine, from source. We may not even see it. Even like today, when I actually joined the class this morning, that actually inspired what it is I was going to talk about onto this show. It was like that was divine leading me and guiding me, because I know it's timing, because the information came to me sooner, but it's timing. Everything is in a divine timing. Everything is led for that perfect timing. So it didn't let me join into the program or into the class until the divineness of the timing was. So I've gone through some major shifts and major change with my own, disposition, making sure I'm staying grounded and whole and complete no matter what's going on in my journey, no matter what's going on in my whole journey. It is that's why it waited until I was ready to actually truly take action. Yeah, I know you're here. Yay. All right, let's see what else the cards had to say for the collective here. Yeah, yeah, whatever it is that the universe has to offer you, it's for the happiest card in the deck. I mean, you can't get a better card than that. There's the sun shining. It's shining so bright. It's like it's got Leo written all over it. Leo's from strength, from passion, from desire, from action. It's courageous. It's ready to make that forward movement. It's does everything in this. I know it's so beautiful. So like the universe has this gift to offer. That's what we're waiting for here. We're waiting because we have done the work. We've done the work to where we're at this present moment in time for the next offering that the universe has to offer us, and we really don't see where that offering is coming from. It can come from all kinds of sorts of ways, and again, it has to be divinely guided, divinely led. The seed has to be in the right position, at the right place, at the right moment in time. That's why we cannot push. That's why we cannot rush. That's why we have to have patience through our journey in life. When we want it now. No, when you're going now, you're waiting for more disaster because there's growth that's taking place. That's why it hasn't happened now. The thing that's going to happen now is going to be exactly what's supposed to happen now to bring the sun shining into your life, to be vibrant, to be this whole person, to be, living your life as you're living your happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. Getting chills with the reading. Yeah, thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, it truly has been about balancing ourselves. It's about balancing our emotional selves. That's what I'm talking about. Why do we have to flip our emotional story around to better? It's because we have to balance the emotional story that's taking us under. We need to raise ourselves up, to raise our spirits up. It's not that those lower vibrational feelings are bad. They are leading us. They are guiding us. They're like trying to shift us. It's like this way. No, not that way, this way. No, you have to really go that way, that much more. No, we want you to go this way. And so that's where the balance is coming in. Yeah, thank you. It is really about, that's what, again, the emotions that are taking place, that we're shifting that emotional feeling around to better, is bringing that wheel of fortune change. This is something better. This is a higher vibrational story. This is something better than what you ever imagined. Like my vision of what my future was supposed to be is so much bigger than what it is that I ever thought it was going to be already in this moment of time. Sure, there are some fine details that I thought it was going to be this way or that way, but the things that I thought was going to be this way or that way, I'm so blessed and I'm so happy for what has happened to get me to this point that I'm actually truly operating from this higher vibrational frequency no matter what's going on. Yeah. So yeah, and it is because we chose to hang around. This is hanging around, looking at the journey differently, looking at the emotional self differently, looking at ourselves from oh yeah, okay, I'm feeling this lower vibrational story kind of getting in and kind of sinking in. Okay, I know what that story is. I know where that's going to take me. What do I need to do to flip that story around? Miss Gypsy's talking about flipping that emotional story around all the time. What do I need to truly do to flip that emotional story around? Oh, I get it. I could do this, or I could do that. I can look at this. In fact, me looking at it this way takes that old story away. In fact, it replaced that old story. Now when that old story comes back, it no longer affects me in that way. It doesn't take me under anymore because I replaced it with this higher vibrational story by flipping it around to a better way of looking at it, all from a mindset. That's what that's telling us at this moment of time. Ooh, yeah, it has been a journey. It has been a journey. We have had to protect ourselves. We have had to guard ourselves because we have had so many people, so many obstacles, so many things that have tried to knock us out of balance. Try to say, no, you don't need to go there. No, that's the wrong direction. No, no, you better worry about this. You better be afraid of that. Your channel's not going to go anywhere. It's taking too long for you to grow. What about this? What about that? It's like, no, we've had to protect our soul, saying, I know what it is that I'm talking about. I know what it is that I'm doing. I'm so confident in what it is that I'm doing. I'm not going to let your lower vibrational story knock me down, take me under in any which way, shape, or form, because the moment I have just a little teeny bit of doubt, it cracks. It puts a big old crack into my story, and it makes it so I'm not living my dream. It makes it so I'm not living my story. But I refuse. When we're operating from this higher vibrational story, we will have this other people, other lower energy, not necessarily people, but we have other things come at us that we learned how to protect ourselves. We learned how to guide ourselves. We learned how to be this awesome, amazing person that we already have been, but now we're starting to discover ourselves. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's bringing victory into. That's where we can. That's how we find the victorious part of our life. That's where we find the joy and the happiness and the play. Is because we stood our ground and keeping our emotional journey in balance, in check with ourselves, not allowing the lower emotional story to win. We haven't surrendered to the lower emotional story as being the truth. We kept believing in the truth of the higher vibrational story, this one that we know that we're better, that we know that we got something awesome, something amazing to offer to the world somewhere, no matter how big, no matter how small. We're learning how to admire that person we truly are. We're starting to really find what it is our purpose is, what our mission is. Again, no matter how big, no matter how small. That's where victory comes in, because you're feeling this awesome, amazing soul. Yeah, that's where you started building your foundation. When you start building your foundation of being that awesome, amazing person, we have to build the foundation before the walls can come up. If you built the walls before the foundation, the walls are going to crumble. They're going to fall down. The foundation had to be built, and it had to be solid. So as you're moving forward, making sure that you're being aware of that. I can't just put the walls up. I can't just climb up the ladder to the 10th step before I did step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have to be done. They don't have to be done in a certain order, but they have to be done. To be solid, to be grounded, to be able to work together as a wholeness. Thank you. Ooh. Cards are coming out. Yep. What do we got? We got soulmate connection. This is how you attract your soulmate in. This is how the soulmate wants to come closer. It's because you're truly being true to yourself. You're being that true, awesome, amazing soul. And if you're not wanting a soulmate, if you're not wanting another person to be the soulmate, this is allowing the divine feminine and the divine masculine within yourself to come together. To say, hey, I know you. Oh, I know you too. Oh, we live in the same soul. Claim yourself, allow yourself to embrace this soulmate connection coming into union. Even if it's within your own soul being, let it be. Yeah, it's on its way. It's on its way. It's making this movement. It's making this movement fast. It wants to tell you. It wants to tell you quickly. It has some information. It wants to share it with you. The soulmate. That part of you that you haven't ever understood or haven't ever known, or you haven't ever been able to let it come forward. It's coming forward. It's coming forward. It's on its way right now. Goosebumps head to toe. A famous personality and a famous celebrity in the life. Yep. You know it. In the comfort of luxury and pure life. Yeah. And all the things. Yeah. Thank you, pal. Oh, I got a card down here on the ground. Let's see what it has to say about that soulmate. Yeah, that's again about that soulmate connection. That soulmate connection comes together. When that soulmate connection truly comes together, that's when there's nothing but love around you. Love all around you in every which way you go. And that's what I talk about on my show, the more I step into being that awesome, amazing person that I truly am, that what happens is the universe is showing me love all around me, everywhere I go. Even people that wouldn't never even recognize me or said hi to me before, it's like they go, "Oh, I know you. You're a pure soul. You're unique. You're special. I like you because your energy makes me feel welcomed. It makes me feel okay. No matter what my life journey is, being around you makes me feel okay for me to be around me." Yeah, you're correct. Yeah. So I want you guys all to remember to keep watering your gifts. Keep putting your energy into that gift, that project, that energy that you really are. Whatever that is, whatever lights your fire. Keep putting a little bit of time into that every day, because that little bit of time will turn into a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. When I started flipping my script around from the fibromyalgia to this point in time, when I started, it was just like 10-15 minutes a day. That 10-15 minutes a day grew into an hour or two. Today, that hour or two grew into 22 hours a day, maybe 24, a lot. It blossoms because we claimed ourselves. We put that oxygen mask on ourselves first before we gave it away to everybody else first. We've been taught to take care of this person, take care of that person. We've been taught to overexert ourselves, but we learned how to, let's take care of us, so we can have more strength, more power to take care of others. Yeah. Those baby steps are so important. They have to be done. Yeah, keep watering your gifts, because these are the journeys we've been on. We've already felt this is when we have not been putting our oxygen mask on ourselves, that we felt knocked down, we felt like our breath has been taken away. But this is truly, we decided, with all these decisions, all these options that we have out there, I'm going to choose from my heart space first. And this is Divine Masculine. He's coming forward. He has nothing but unconditional love. He learned how to love himself. Look at Nye. She's agreeing. She's loving this reading. Listen to her. Yeah. And Divine Masculine is actually getting strength, getting more courage to make that forward movement, going ahead, let's go forward. And it is a divine order. It's a divine order, divine calling, the highest priest knows things that we don't even know. I mean, I think I know a lot, but the highest priest knows more than what it is I know. The highest priest has things, even if I ask the cards to show me what it is the highest priest has to say, and I read out what the cards have to say, it still has more than that, than I can actually ever have to say. Okay, how to break karma cycles of unhealthy court. Okay. Well, you keep living that happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. This is not the happiest card, but this is your happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. You keep working on it. You keep building. You keep going in this higher vibrational way. You know who you are as a person. You know who you are as a soul. I will get to you on that question, but in fact, I'm going to end this reading on this, because this is what we're going after. To me, on my channel, we're going after that fairy tale dream of a story. And all we have to do is do the things that, this journey that I'm talking about in the reading is being very clear today. It is about coming together in that soulmate connection, coming together within our own souls. And now it could be have somebody else out there too, but not to be waiting or thinking that other one has to make a forward movement or be there for you, making sure that you're claiming that soul of yourself, that divine masculine, the divine feminine within your whole self, so you're ready for when that one comes forward. Rather it's the one that you think it is, or if it's another one, making sure that you're being forward, that making sure that you can allow that happy ever after fairy tale dream of a life, of a story, to come forward, to be in your life, because you prepped yourself for it. because you allowed yourself to be present in the moment with who? With yourself first. When like Paul's asking, how do you break a karmic cycle, is be more in tune to what's going on when that happens. It's like I was going out on a drive the other day, and when the energy got really intense, and then the person got out of the car, and I'm thinking like, oh, I had wished that person wasn't in my car. But after I wished that, I go, no, that person was right in my car. You know why that person was in my car? To let me know that we can shift and move the energy faster than we even know it. I could go ahead and grab a hold of that person's energy, and I think I'm going to clock out now. I don't want to deal with no more. This one's, took me under. It's like, no, that's what that person's going through. That's person's energy. I'm not going to allow myself to catch it. But I was extremely aware of their emotional energy when it came, and they were throwing their energy at me because I'd missed a turn, you see. And so, I was 90 seconds later to their final destination. Oh my, oh my, oh me, oh my. But they were furious. They were really, really, really mad. They were pissed off. I meant, yeah, it's like, get the F out of my car right now. So to break the karmic cycles, to me, is recognize when the energy comes in. And we do not have to claim that energy as being ours. We do not have to claim it as, we have to walk through that journey. It's like, thank you for showing me this. Now I can know, now I can learn how powerful I am as a person. Not as a person, but with my mind. I'm going to let my mind tell me that was that person's energy. It has nothing to do with me. It's not defining me as a person. It's not meaning I'm any lack or any less than. It's meaning that person's out of balance. Well, I'm not out of balance. I don't have to become out of balance because they're out of balance. I could have very well, but I didn't. But it's really, really, really being aware of where our emotional status is. When you know what your higher vibrational story is, you know what love is, you know what passion is, you know what desire is, you know what peace is, you know when you're just having you just feel good about your day. You're just going around having a good day, and then all of a sudden a hiccup happens. And that hiccup happens, it brings you under. I want you to pay attention to that moment. Right when it brings you under, going, ooh, this is what Miss Gypsy was talking about. This is that lower vibrational story. What can I do so I'm not catching it? I'm going to make sure I don't let it. I'm going to take, this is another thing I do, is I take that outfit off. The outfit that's getting ready to put itself upon me. It's somebody else's outfit. It's starting to go upon me. And I'm going, no, you don't. No, you're not coming onto my soul. I'm not allowing you on. I'm throwing that outfit out because it wasn't mine to catch. Because I'm choosing to operate in this higher vibrational frequency. Because I don't have to live their journey. I don't have to live their past. So, like an unhealthy cord too, if you feel like something's attached to you on a deeper level, I never say cutting cords. I never say that. To me, I would pull the cords. Like when you have a weed in the garden, and if you just clip the weed, what happens? The weed grows back. But if you take the weed and you pull the weed out from the roots deep, you pull the weed out, what happens? You got rid of the weed. So we got to go from the deep level, not just clip it. To be aware of your state, be aware of your present moments, to be conscious of what vibration do you want to be walking on this planet, no matter what's going on around you. Let's see. I'm just still. I know that there's more questions out there. I haven't read them, but just to more on the karmics thing. When you have, I think the hardest karmic lessons to get through is a family, because you got the family ties, and it's not a blame game. It's not saying the family did this and the family did that, but the family it's bonded in. It's generational deep. So when something happens to you on an intense level, and I'm going, man, this happened because blah, 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 my family member made this happen, blah, 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 blah. It's like, if we can actually get ourselves to going, yeah, I realize that this is what's happened in that family member, and I understand that this is the emotional feeling that they're going through, and I just caught it, and it made me just feel less, and it made me feel not complete, and I can't help it because this is just a family bond, and I'm going, no. I'm going, yeah, that's a family bond. Yeah, I'm starting to realize that, I have a choice choice to live the way that the family led me and guide me in that lower vibrational story, and it's 10 generational deep, and it just got embraced upon me from another family member. That's the toughest one of them all. It's like, but I'm choosing not to embrace that story as mine, because I choose me first, and I already chose that. I've already woken up my soul, and I'm going to choose to stay in my awakened moment. So it is again, it's still just constantly choosing to shift our energy around, our emotional status, with our mindset. Our mind is the most powerful tool each and every one of us has. It's time for us to use it. You know, Paul, I don't concentrate on my goals either. I know what I want. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get there. I say, okay, universe, I got this and this and this to do. This is my overall goal, is to be able to express myself louder, bigger, and more in stance, and be stern, and be confident, and be whole, and be complete. And universe, will you lead me? Will you guide me? Will you show me the goals? Like, again, like even my show today was guided. It was divinely guided to me to what it was I was supposed to talk about today. I could not have planned it. I couldn't have pieced it. I couldn't have put it together sooner than today. So we have to free ourselves to thinking that everything has to be set up. We have the goal. We have this plan. And then plans, that's just our guideline. That's just our baseline. What happens from there, it at least gives us some kind of structure. If we go from this part of the structure over to here, Divine's trying to show us something for a reason. Not to be hard on ourselves, not to say, oh, I'm a failure now because I did step 1, 2, and 3, and now I'm over here on this other journey. Well, you're over there on that other journey because it's probably going to lead, it's probably fine-tuning something about the journey that you're already presently on. And it wants to take you on that side step, so you have that time to take the growth to come right back to your base step. Yeah, Ho'oponopono prayer, it really helps. One of the things, Ho'oponopono and the EFT, I utilize all of those things, but it still, even with that, it still starts in the mind. We have to have it. It has to go into the mind to say, okay, I need to do the Ho'oponopono. And I kind of do the both. I'll put the Ho'oponopono and the tapping together. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, no matter what else is going on. I know this crap just happened to me and it's just taking me off the line. But I love and accept myself just the way I am, because this is just if I need to get that energy to shift from that lower vibrational story, because it just like came on in. It's like taking my breath away. It's like that's not the way I wanted to go. But I deeply and completely love and accept myself no matter what I've done, what I haven't done, whatever it is I think I'm supposed to do, whatever it is I don't think I'm supposed to do. I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. I deeply and completely love and accept myself, even though all these lower vibrational feelings just hit me and it took me off a journey and it didn't take me the right way. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Or I can do the Ho'oponopono, is I forgive myself, I forgive, what is it? I'm sorry, I forgive myself, I forgive. I love myself, thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love me. Thank you. The Ho'oponopono is something that has healed a whole entire mentally insane ward within 2 years. The whole ward was healed. I mean, some of them were healed within 3 months and some with 6 months. But the whole entire mentally insane ward was healed within 2 years. And they were not doing the tapping. Somebody else was doing the tapping for them. Yes. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Oh, you love me? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. uh, but it, again, you should be mentally prepared and should have to do it with trust that it will work out. Yeah, even if you don't believe, if you're doing the Ho'oponopono and the tapping together, even if you don't believe it, if you keep doing it, it's gonna work out. And that's, again, that's with a whole criminally mentally insane ward that's been healed with no knowing this, who was doing it. So they didn't have to trust in it. They didn't have to believe in it. But if you know those things, we can start doing it for ourselves. Yeah, I don't believe in this crappy stuff. I don't believe in this tapping stuff, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to tell myself I love myself. I really don't believe this is going to work, but I'm going to just give it a try. I'm in doubt. I'm in lesson. Oh, there's no way this is going to work, but I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe Miss Gypsy and all these other people are right. Maybe this EFT and maybe this Ho'oponopono stuff really does work. You start being constant, you being consistent, it's going to work. We got to take, you sorry, I love you unconditionally. Making sure that I don't believe it has to be a belief. What I believe, it has to be, your soul has to be open to it, in some way, even though the mentally insane ward, magic happens all the time. You guys are here because you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to flip your emotional story around to better. I mean, I give you tips, I give you tools. It takes you guys to do the work, to expand, to look, I have tapped where I've tapped in front of my mom. What are you doing? Tapping. Well, what are you doing that for? Oh, because it's supposed to make you feel better. Well, that's so silly. And I go, I don't care, Mom. It says urgent message. There's an urgent message there. I love it. I just love how things happen like that. Yeah. So anyhow, 2 days it will work. Yeah, it will, trust me, only 2 days, and I am seeing the impact of my skin glowing. It is so fast. I had a couple in my car the other day, and they're both extremely stressed, and I said, let's do some tapping, because they were both open. I said, this is what we're going to do, and we went through a tapping series, and we only did 2 minutes, and they went from being extremely stressed, like frantic stress, to feeling calm inside, feeling at peace within, and they have no knowledge besides what I gave them in that 2-minute session before we started driving in my car. So and Paul, you could use that. We'll get back to Paul's question. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. I know I don't concentrate. My goals aren't getting done, and I'm worried about this, and I'm out of balance here. I really would like for myself to concentrate, but I'm just like confused. I'm all over the place. I just don't know. But can you please help me be able to concentrate so I can feel focused, so I can feel in alignment, so I can feel balance in my forward movement. Can you just bring that into my forward movement? Just bring so I can feel comfortable with what's happening in my journey, instead of feeling confused and out of whack and not following my goals. Just let me be operating in a direction that I can feel this calmness within, and trust and believe in the journey it's taking me. Bring me into ease, bring me into peace, bring me into harmony within my journey, to allow this journey to be the most beautiful journey that I ever wanted to be in. So please take away any confusion, any lesson, any worry, any fear, any doubt, any insecurity. Bring in trust, bring in wholeness, bring in love, bring in abundance, bring in unconditional love, bring in peace, bring in harmony, bring in passion, bring in desire. Allow my goals to be fulfilled in this most magical way. I may not be able to see it, I may not be able to know it, but just allow divine to bring these goals in so abundantly, so uniquely, in this beautiful way. Just, it doesn't matter what we say, it's just do the tapping in the middle of saying it, and it moves the question around, okay? All right, so okay, well, I'll write the list down. I did have it. I need to write it out. I've been a talking lady today. Young Butter came back. Yay. Stop thinking about it, Paul. It's to get it out of the mindset. Okay. Yeah, we got, here, let me get this going, my list, and I'll let you guys do the chatting while I type out the list, okay? My dog's so happy tonight. That means there's some beautiful movement going on. Yeah, she is. She is having fun. I'm here to flip that story. Yay! My past PTS has blocked some of my gifts. How do I unblock and flip those gifts around? Perfect, perfect. Um, it not surrendering to the condition is my first thing. I would say. Let's see here. To allow, okay, that's what I've been told I have. And I know I'm more than this. I know I'm better than this. And find those things that you're gifted to do, and invest time in that. And on a daily basis, tell yourself how awesome you are, how amazing you are, how special you are, and not to allow the condition to define you. Don't allow the condition to handicap you. Don't let the condition keep you from living your life story. And when we start realizing what part of our life story we want to share, no matter what our condition is, we start investing a little bit of time into it. Again, it turns into, we're taking baby steps in reclaiming our lives back, taking baby steps at feeling this better soul. Okay, right now, okay, select all. The first list is going to be pinned. Okay, there's more, but I can't add them all in the same list because it limits me. Okay, I'm going to pin the top one, and I'm going to go in order tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and put the other part of the list here so you know, but I just can't pin it all up there. So the rest of you just have to remember your numbers until I can modify the list again after I've done a few readings. Let's see if anybody else came in while I was talking here. All right. And Nemish, I know you had your question earlier, but will you go ahead and repost it, okay? And if I missed anybody, just let me know, and I still will go in the same order, and I'll just add you on just because I do believe that's divine. And if I'm Kathleen, I didn't know if you wanted on the list. I didn't add you in. If you do want on the list, I'll just I'll let you go second. That's what I'll do. Okay, and every time I'm on the 13th, well, 13 is a lucky number. Did you know that? It's a lucky number to me. Yeah. So, Nishma. Now you guys make sure you hit that like button. I know you guys, I got lots of likes. You guys, oh, I love you guys so much. There are a couple that haven't hit the like button. That's okay. I'm still happy. But if you haven't, please do, because that's why I give my readings for free, is to, you know, build the channel up. See, told you. Told you. That's the truth. I can't make that stuff happen. It just happens. You got the penguin. Actually, the penguin, what you get is the one right after your name is the one you got. So we got Nishma is the sunflower. Then Divine is the green heart. So Mary Love, you're actually a sunflower. But you can be a penguin. So, Nishma, will you please repost your question? I know that you posted your question way back here, but I don't know if it's still here. What is Angelina's parents thinking about Nishma and Angelina married in the future? Okay. You know my journey that I'm on. It's nothing that happened overnight, just to let you guys know, and it's not, I hope nobody is, jealous or feeling that they wish they were me or any of that. Because I don't want any of that. Because I want you guys to be who you are. You guys are all special. You guys you all have a special place. You have a special mission. You're not supposed to be in the same spotlight that I'm in. You may need to be in your own spotlight, but not mine. Just, we could share a spotlight, but, we still, no matter what, we all have a different place or a different journey. But to admire and to learn that you can grow from no matter what condition you have had, I mean, it is truly being thankful and grateful for the small things. To have many blessings for all the small things that come your way, to enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, look at the brighter things in life, and not to be looking at, what it is that you don't have, but please look at the things that you do have, okay? All right, so you're ready to hear this answer, Nishma, huh? You ready to hear what the parents think about the two of you, okay? They think big, happy changes. They think good things about you, too, so. I am going to see if I can keep the readings shorter. I don't know if I know how, but because I want to tell you guys all the details, but only because I have big responsibilities. I've been busy, and my daughter's out of town, and I'm having to go, take care of some things for her in the meantime. So anyhow, let's see what their parents, thinking. Who's it thinking? Thinking about the abundance that you two could make or create. So I would say the mom when the mom's thinking a beautiful story. The mom's thinking about the abundance. Even okay, so the mom thinks about the good and the bad. Let's see, meaning not really the bad, but sees the what's hidden. Let's see, the mom. So what's hidden in the mom's mindset, I would say. Yeah, what's hidden in the mom's mindset is the mom sees that you two belong together, okay? All right. So, what else for Nishma? Yeah, the man holding the coin that's grounded, that's whole, complete. Let's see if this is the dad and the mom. So, I believe the parents are, they don't have any rejection to, yeah, look at that. I mean, that's so beautiful. Look at, this is you two. Nishma, I can't make this stuff up. I can't make these cards come out the way they do. It says you're ready for big happy changes. The mom thinks, when the mom is thinking what it is that you don't know, the mom is thinking this brighter, abundant story. This is, thinking about all the things that can be provided, all the things that can be created. What's hidden is the mom's thinking about you guys being together as a hidden, being the caring couple. She thinks that you're grounded, that you're whole, that you're complete, and this is a divine couple. These are two people that are supposed to be together. You both have each other's hearts. So that's what's going on. I would say that's coming from the mom. I want to see if I can get any information from the dad. All right, let me see if I can get any information from dad. What's going on with dad? Will you let me know what's going on with dad? What's going on with dad with this connection? Well, the dad thinks the same thing. Happy family, that you bring her strength. I have not a thing to worry about. Not a thing. It's hard, but she is with me. Well, I want you to take out the word hard. I want you to say it's a journey, or this is the life. This is the journey. The journey for. Let's see. I want to figure out. I would like to figure out what's. There's got to be growth going on somewhere. I think there's growth going on both of you guys on a soul level, on a deep level. Yeah, I really want to try not to get too deep. But I like to I like to know the facts. Let's see. Show me what's going on with Nishma and Angelina. So what's going on? Why are they apart? I still think it's because there's growth. There's some deep growth that is taking place. And, like, again, I have my own story. Yeah, that's, there's definitely growth that's going on, and that growth couldn't happen if we were together. What's going on? It is growth. What am I telling you? I'm telling you, I think it's because growth is going on. This is why you guys are apart. There's growth. There's new seeds that are being planted. The seeds. So Angelina can be operating from a vibrant way. So she can look at herself, the perception of being the gem. She is the gem. She wants to be operating from this higher frequency. What's going on? Why Angelina and Nemo are apart? Nimish, sorry. Yeah, you're feeling rejected. Well, you're the one that needs some work. Let's see. Let's flip your script around better. It's not about being rejected. It's about being protected. When you feel rejected, we are being protected. Okay, what is this feeling for Nimish? Because Nimish wants it to happen now. Yeah, your passion's being rejected. Yeah, because Angelina is your she's your passion, she's your desire, she's your everything. And with you guys being apart, you're feeling this, lesson, not whole, not complete, not all accepted. But to me, there's some the inner work for yourself. Yeah, no, it's beautiful. Just keep feeling the joy within. To me, one of the things I say, I'm the Empress, and the Empress does not chase; she attracts. Okay, and then I got the Emperor. The Emperor has to pursue, right? But I want to back up a little bit from all of that. Before the Emperor can pursue, the Emperor has to feel this vibrant way about himself, and allow the growth that she's doing. She's doing this growth while you guys are apart. I want you, instead of, this is a lower vibrational feeling. This is a lower vibrational feeling that I know is there because you worry about the connection, which I'm honored that you come to my show so I can, keep leading you and reassuring you that there's nothing for you to worry about, because this is the person that lights your fire. Passion, desire excites you. The main message that I would tell you is to find the joy within yourself, so you're finding vibrancy, to trust in the journey, to trust in the process, to know that divine is knowing exactly what it's doing to bring you guys together. So you're working from your wise self. This is about two people. There's two heads in those plants. These are two people that are a soul connection. And I want you to be operating from being grounded, being whole, being complete, honoring, admiring the person that you are, not going into lack, not going into questioning, but going into trust, going into believing in the journey. I know you love her. It shows me that. And kiss her, but she does. Right now, I want you, you can do what you want, but not to worry about where her thoughts are. Her soul is with you. Okay, let's go. Where's Angelina's soul with Nishmat? Okay, where's Angelina's soul? Angelina's in isolation. That means she's got to take care of herself first, okay? Because she got this growing. She's got some growing she's got to do. Her thoughts may not be all upon you right now because they're upon herself. Why? Because she got the self-love has to be done. She has to love herself wholly, inside and out. And so her thoughts may not be all about you right now, because right now it's so important for them to be about her. That's why this is like taking that time out. This is being in that hermit mode. Yeah. So that's my message for you right now today is to know that that's where she's at, because the whole story is so freaking beautiful. I can't make the cards come up this way, but what I can do is share the story back to you to bring peace to your soul, to bring peace within your journey, so you can trust in the process that divine has you guys in separation for her whole soul's growth to be renewed. And the only way it happens is her to be in her hermit mode, to be in isolation. And for you to be operating in a higher vibration of trust. Don't go into doubt, because she can feel that. You want to go into trust. I love you so much, honey. I give you the space. I give you the room. However long it takes, because I'm not looking at time. I'm feeling your love. And my love for you, Angelina, is unconditional. And the more you do that, the more she feels that, she'll be back. When you're giving her the growth, when you're giving her the space, you're giving her the room. God bless you, and I love my girlfriend forever. It fills me up. So no more sadness. I know it happens, but when it does, go right back into trusting the process. Just trusting the journey. Knowing divine is doing everything in its own way to allow her to become this wholeness, this beautiful soul. And your energy and the parents' energies all in the mix. So what do I say about that? The universe has your back. That's what I got for you today. Okay? All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Can't make that come up any more better for you. All right. Let's see. Paul was posting. Let's see. I came to know from your date of birth that you and me do not have a karmic relationship, but a strong soulmate connection. Woo, 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 woo. I knew that. Yeah, Paul. Now you're super happy. Yeah. Now you can make a movement, right? Yeah, we got some movement forward now. I knew that. I'm surprised you haven't asked that information sooner, but yeah. Yeah. Boo, 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 boo. All right, so next is Divine. Are you in the house? Are you wanting a reading today? No, and Kathleen, are you wanting a reading? Let me ask Kathleen first. I told her I'd have her go second because I know she's got an extremely busy schedule. And, she's helped me so much along this journey. Kathleen, if you're here and you want a reading, let me know. What? Okay. I just love life, I tell you. All right, so let's see who is next. Divine. And after Divine is Andrew. Andrew, or okay, let's see. Okay, Kathleen's coming back in. Okay, we're gonna do a reading for Kathleen. Okay. Okay. Nimish, prayers are all out there already. It's all in the works. Yeah, that's anxiety you got going there. Trust the universe has your back. All right, let's see what Kathleen's going to want today. Let's see which deck. And then after Kathleen is Andrew, if Andrew wants to read it. So, all right, let's see. My pen drop, it drops. There we go. You're here. You tell me what I need to know because I could need to know about several things. Okay, all right. So hold on, Andrew. Okay, you'll be after Kathleen. Okay. All right. So let's see, I'm going to pull some trinkets for Kathleen and then some cards, some fairy cards, okay? Kathleen, it says, a family's love is forever. Love a family is a circle of love, and a family of love is a circle of love. So and I know that you have your family all there and you include them all the time. Just, I honor you and admire you for how you constantly still bring them together and celebrate and spend time with each other as if you guys were still a whole family, even though you guys are all in different places and living in different homes and everything, but still, you still keep the family bond going there. Okay? And let's see. Yeah, and this is about the butterfly. The butterfly is like, you're kind of at a stage in the life right now that, you've been the cocoon for a long time, but now the butterfly has come out and the butterfly has hatched, and it's like you're starting to go in this awesome, amazing, beautiful direction. I'm in a direction you probably couldn't go before, because you have taken your time. You have taken those baby steps. This is the butterfly. You have taken the baby steps, the turtle. You've taken your time. You didn't rush it. You didn't say, I have to have it now. You're making sure that you're allowing each step, no matter how small or no matter how big, that you're making sure that each step that needs to be taken gets taken. Thank you, Nimish. And look at 2 hearts. You're always thinking about the heart space, that you are a loving soul, and there is someone that's there for you that loves you so much, loves you back. It doesn't have to necessarily even be a lover. It could just, I think it has to do with your family ties, because the family came up here. But your family love is making your heart grow and expand even bigger. It says, and you find the joy in the journey. Yeah, you definitely find the joy in the journey. I mean, no matter what you go through in your life and your process, no matter how hard and no matter how challenging, that you're constantly finding the joy within your journey. Oh, I can feel the tears now. Well, thank you, Nimish, and thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, we love being the best. All right, let's see. What did the fairies have to share with you today? It's family harmony. Kathleen, I love it. Look at this. I'm telling you. And it's all about the family and the love for the family. That's what is actually expanding you. That's what's actually growing you, is because that love that you have for the family is unconditional love. I love the cards. This is between the trinkets and the cards. Me too. How's that happen? It's so beautiful. Anything else the fairies want to share with Kathleen and her journey and what it is that she just needs to know at this moment of time? Because there's a lot of stuff going on, but we just want to know what it is that she needs to know. That, you're moving along fearlessly. You're moving forward fearlessly. You're not letting nothing stop you, because you have been taking those baby steps. And, I know sometimes we feel like, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. But, you're trusting in your intuition, and you're trusting that you know when to take those baby steps and when not to take a baby step in a certain direction, and when it needs to be shifted into another direction. You're moving with no fear for your happy ever after story. Kathleen, I love it. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. You have such a beautiful soul, because you're no matter what your challenges are, no matter how many things may come into your life that seems that it's like a brick wall, or that you're always looking for the happiness in the story, so you're actually feeling that vibrant soul. So you're actually living the happy ever after fairy tale dream of a life of a story right now. That doesn't mean with somebody or not with somebody. It's your soul. It's your being that's living that happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story. Because you looked inside. I'm telling you. That's what I just told you. The reason why you're living your happy ever after fairy tale dream of a story is because you're taking care of you. And this is just because you looked inside of yourself. I know. Me too. I'm just shaking my head too, because it's so pure how the cards come out so unique and tell the story just as I'm saying the story, how it still comes out. It's like confirming the words I just said without the cards, but the cards confirm the words. It's so beautiful. Anything else? Anything else for Miss Kathleen? Yeah. Have positive expectations. Yep. Because you're doing everything exactly the way that you're supposed to. Have positive expectations. Divine is, higher source, the universe is gifting you everything that you need from the purest level, for the purest part of your soul, so you can be that being that you're really meant to be while you're here on this planet Earth. You know how to raise above any problem. Aww, I can feel them. It's so beautiful. You've grown so much. And you're a strong and brave, courageous soul. And you don't let others get in the way. You don't let others stomp you. And you keep operating from your heart space. Your heart space. And that's what makes you so special. You're so welcome. My beautiful, beautiful, amazing friend. I love you so much too. It's so, I'm just like, I'm falling deeper and completely in love with myself reading your reading. Yeah. Woo, 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 woo. It's correct. Okay, Andrew, it's your turn. Yeah, how beautiful. My goosebumps, they've been there like for about 4 minutes right now. They haven't gone away. Here. All right, you're so welcome, Kathleen. I'm happy that you came onto the show and got to watch some of my hidden love story come out and watch how I was advertising my book tonight in my live and my show. I'm going to take that part of the show and redistribute it in other places. Yeah, because I love going live here on YouTube. I haven't got my comfort zone everywhere else yet, but I'll get there. Yeah, I told everybody I go live on Facebook to promote my book here on Wednesday, so we'll see if I got to now, because I committed myself to other people, so yeah, but this was my practice run. Okay, Andrew, what's your question? I know you might have already posted it again. Let's see, we're going to flip your script around, huh? And you have that postpartum depression, which, fibromyalgia has all that. Oh, we have a bubbly soul. Man, what part wants me, why he is coming. So bubbly soul, how I operate is I take people's names and I give you guys a number, and then when your number comes up, that's when I give a reading, but you must be present to get your reading, okay? And you're going to be number 18, and then not to post your question before. I know you did just post it, but you'll have to repost it when your number comes up. And right now I'm only on number 2, so. Well, actually, I'm not number 3. Divine. I'm not Divine. I'm Andrew. All right. Like to know what story lies ahead for me. What's the next baby step? All right, all right. Yeah, please do listen to your recording. I tell you, I would definitely re-listen to that recording over and over because it really should empower you, Nimish. Okay, let's see what lies ahead of you. And what's your next baby step? Yeah, I'll add you onto the list too. Again, you guys make sure you hit that like button for getting a reading from me in the first place. That's my requirement. Yeah, because it's an energy exchange, okay? And you'll be number 19, 88. And you have to be present when your number comes up. You have to be present to get your turn. And let's see, I'm only on number 3 right now, so. What I'm going to do, Andrew, I am going to see what the cards have to say. Yeah, I am. But I want to do an energy check first, okay? And this is more from a deep down emotional. It's like, okay, there's something in your energy, more of an energy check with your soul. Just because I like to start going towards the healing process in your journey. You know, there is something in your journey or in your soul that is either needs to be laid down to rest or needs to come to a completion. And if it is that you lost somebody in the past that you're grieving over or anything, to making sure that you know that they watch over you all the time, that there's not really anything for you to worry about if that's the case. Yeah, to release them, you know, to make sure that we're allowing their souls to move on, that we're not wishing for them to be here or wishing for it, and if it's not a person, if it's the condition, wishing that the condition would change. It's like something needs to be released to preserve yourself, to preserve your soul. I personally think that you probably lost somebody, that you probably, even though the grieving card hasn't come up, but somewhere their energy, like there's a wish that, you know, they were still here. But they actually do watch over you from the other side. They do see you, you know, in this lower vibrational frequency because of them being gone. I am picking up some kind of grief, or it's deeply seated in there. Okay. And it's whatever that lower vibrational feeling is, you know, is to really release them. When I believe that I have so many cards that has something to do with somebody that's moved on, that when somebody moves on, we are divinely guided the day we were born, every step of our way, and when the day we go, that's the day that divine has said it's your time. You've served your time. I need you to move on. Because why they move on? So they can be in this higher spirit of a world, so they can look down upon us. See that they're looking down upon us. This is us grieving. Somebody passed away and we're grieving, but they're up here looking upon you. Don't mind them, rather it's divine masculine or feminine down here, because it's the story. They're looking upon you because they want you to release the suffering. They want you to release the pain. They want you to release the grieving, because they want you not to be in this lower vibrational feeling. They want you to preserve your soul, to let them go, to let them move on. Okay. When my mother passed away, I'm just going to share this story. My mother had passed away, right? And and I had just gotten well with fibromyalgia, and I go, what do you want me? I yelled to the universe, what do you want me to do? Start grieving now? Because I know what grieving does. It takes our breath away. It makes it so we're not operating on this full vibrancy. And what the message I heard back was, the universe said, no, Cynthia, I want you to keep doing what you did to get yourself well from the fibromyalgia. Keep flipping your story around to a higher frequency. And I said, thank you. And so I never really, I miss my mom, but I didn't suffer the same as most people suffer. Yeah, so that's important. It's important. Look I'm bringing tears to everybody's eyes tonight. We're getting deep. We're getting some deep, deep healing going on tonight. It truly, they want you to live your life at a fuller vibrancy. So we need to release that, know that they've been here for the time that they were meant to be here. And when their time's up, their time's up. There's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can say about it. But, know that they had their journey. They had their beautiful life on this planet, doing exactly what they were meant to do. So, and for us to release them, frees us and frees them, so they can do their job while they're away. Okay. Now I got that energy going. I'm going to get that space going. In the middle of trying to flip your deep hidden lower vibrational story around to this better story by freeing the soul. We'll see what else you can get to hear to say tonight, okay? All right. Is there anything else for Andrew that needs to be shared? So Andrew's spirit can be moving on more freely and moving into a direction, so they can be living in a higher, this is, to not allow the head, the thought process, don't allow the thought process to, connecting to releasing, not allowing the thought process to keep us stuck in the story. Knowing that, see, this is the gate, the garden at the gate, to be looking at life with this beautiful, like it's like when we release them, what happens is our life becomes a garden again. Everything's flourishing instead of passing away. Everything in front of us is flourishing. It's growing. It's expanding. It brings new opportunities in. It's like, oh, I got new doors opening because I released this lower vibrational feeling I was having just because of this loss. I'm going to get out of my head. I'm going to stop thinking so much about that. I'm going to look at all the brighter things in life and how much I'm going to see all the beauty that I see in front of me. I'm going to be so grateful and thankful. I'm going to wake up in the morning and say, I'm so grateful and thankful that I had a bed to sleep in. I'm going to be so grateful and thankful that I had a roof over my head. I'm going to be so grateful and thankful that I had water to drink, be grateful and thankful for the small things. I'm so grateful and thankful that I can go outside and see the sun rise and set. See all the beauty within, because that's when these new opportunities, this is new potentials, something's going to expand. This door is going to open so wide, so bright. You can't miss it. There's 7 doors there, but you can't miss the light. What happens then is going to open up your throat chakra. You're going to be able to speak more with peace. You're going to speak from your passionate self. You're going to be speaking from your desirable self. Anything else for Andrew? Yeah. Exactly. The releasing is so important to happen. Not to overthink it. Because that's what's actually going to bring the beauty back into your life, the abundance into your life, by releasing that story. And it's going to give you a new story. The voice chakra is going to give you a new story to speak about. Because it's going to actually, you're going to feel the vibrancy within yourself, within your soul, within your journey. So that the butterfly within you can truly come out, because you've been in the cocoon long enough. It says, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, and success, success, success. So make a wish upon a star for your success to come forward. Make the wish to, have the release happen. Let them go, set them free. Not only setting them free, you're setting you free, to allow something new, something beautiful to come into your life, to be more magical, to be more abundant. And it will actually help with even your condition that you were talking about earlier in the chat. Okay? And Daydream, I can add you on, and Swampa, I'll add you guys on. Again, you guys hit that like button to be added on, and you have to be present by the time your name comes. And it it may seem like a long time, but if you're supposed to be here, you will be here. And if you miss your turn, it just means that another time you can come back in, okay? I believe Divine is in charge. I'm not. You're so welcome. Those are a lot of nice crystals to carry with you. And the crystals, I believe they really do help. One day, I don't really study a lot of things, because I know a lot of things just intuitively. I don't have to know what it is. I mean, it would be nice that I knew, but I don't, but one day my friend, she was going through a lot of suffering, and she didn't even believe in all this stuff, but I had this crystal, and I knew it was for her. And I think it was a lapis at that time, and I went and I put it in her hand. I said, hold this for a little bit. And she put it in her hand, and she was like, this is a non-believer. And she put it in her hand, and the energy just changed. It just shifted. She was going, wow, how'd that happen? I go, I don't know, but you're being grounded. We're grounding ourselves so we can be more solid. We can be more grounded within this lifetime, in the life that we're living right here, right now, today. And now today, she actually works at a spiritual shop that has all the crystals in the world. So it's really pretty neat how life works that way. You're so welcome, Andrew. All right, and let's see who's after Andrew is Beautiful. Beautiful, are you here today? And Mom's Attic. Yeah, okay, Mom's Attic. I will add you on. And guys, make sure you're hitting that like button. And let's see, Daydream, you're number 20, and Soren, you're number 21, and Mom's Attic, you're number 22, which is, that's my limit. It's where I stop most of the time. And I should tonight, because I'm not supposed to be on all night, because I got something else I have to do tonight. And I'm doing long readings. That's who I am. You're so welcome. All right, so we're going on to Beautiful. If you're here, post your question. And after Beautiful is Rhonda. Either one of you two here, let me know. And thank you, Andrew, for showing up. And I know it's really late where you're at, showing up to my live and staying even long enough to get a reading to help you through your life journey and moving your soul's journey forward, in this more vibrant way, getting some movement in them. Okay, is Addie's personality the same as my childhood friend described him? Okay. All right, it's Addie's personality. Addie's personality, the same as Beautiful's childhood friend described him. I'm getting yes. I am getting a yes. Okay. So this is just I know I already gave you your answer, so I didn't know what else to do because I got your answer. So, and this card's just showing me that you're grateful and thankful for the answer I've given you, that it allows your heart to grow and be expanded, and it's nourishing your soul. That's what I'm getting. Okay, Rhonda, what is being hidden from me that I need to be aware of regarding Rex, and why is he not? Okay, well, what is it? Let's see, what does Rhonda need to know that needs to be aware of about regarding Rex? Well, there's a miracle going on. What want me around at this time? He is coming forward with will he come forward with an love offer? So what's hidden is there's a miracle going on in the background. The reason why that they're not there right now is because the miracle's taking place. Some kind of miracles in the energy that's taking place. That a miracle that's taking place with any lower vibrational feeling. There's there have been some lower emotional and vibrational feelings that have been going on or have gone on between the two of you, but there's some kind of miracle going on. That's divine intervention that's taking place with that lower vibrational feeling, what's going on between Rhonda and Rex and what she needs to know. And it has been about, Divine's making sure that whatever has ever gotten into the way of this connection is being worked in this more with perfection. That's how miracles take place. It's not, it's a divine. It's a divine. It's a goddess. It's done in this perfect order to create this most beautiful gem. There have been some things that have happened that are some lower vibrational stories. They're trickery, deceit, bittersweet. What's going on with that? Because the miracle's taking place. And it has to do with these lower vibrational stories to why it's taking place, to bring the perfection in. Okay. Can you let us know, show me what we need to know. Can you show us what's going on? I know a miracle's taking place and miracles that does have to take a perfect order for them to take place, and that's a lot of lower vibrational stories. So can you give us any insights about any of those that's a lot of lower vibrational stories. I mean, it's just, they're just feelings, less than, not whole, not complete, poor me, just anything that doesn't make you feel vibrant. Yeah, this is definitely about, there's some light is being shed upon the journey, shed upon the soul, shed upon, I would say, probably Rex. or you, I don't know which one yet. It's just the journey. There's definitely some healing going on. Doors to personal healing and happiness. There's healing that's definitely going on that's behind the scenes between you and Rex. Beautiful. You asked a question, and I dowsed for an answer, and the answer was yes. And then I kind of was waiting for your response, and I didn't get a response. And so I pulled another card, and it would just showed like you were grateful and thankful for the answer. So, yeah, that's those lower vibrational stories again. Okay, hold on. Let me get, so there's healing going on between the two of you. There's healing going on a deep soul level. Let me see if I can figure anything else out without this is healing going on. The healing is going on in a perfect order. The opportunities are happening. Doors are being opened to these lower vibrational stories. These are all emotional stories that really need a new story going on. But how I know that healing's definitely going on, because it says doors to healing, doors to personal healing and happiness. Yeah, I think you both are healing. So because look at this is saying, look, doors to personal healing and happiness. I'm not sure how to say your name. I'll just call you V. I have 22 people that have come in tonight, and I normally close my list down at then. And I do have something that I need to do late tonight when I'm off of the reading, so I'm not going to take extra tonight. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I do. Only because of the fact that I have something that I have to do. I don't have a choice. My choice was to go ahead and do it, and it is helping my daughter out in some way. And us moms, we want to do that. And so I'm not going to take any extra tonight. But do come back. I do go live every Monday and Thursday night at 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And come in a little bit earlier and claim your spot, okay? All right. Rhonda, I get that you got some healing going on, and there have been, there's different doors that are opening up, but there's going to be one door that opens up wide that you can't miss, that the light is so bright that you can't miss and see it, okay? Divine is working on whatever these lower emotional feelings are, whether they're yours or his. It does take work. It does take time to flip our internal script around to what's ever created that. So I was going to say, I just want to know how to shift. That's what my question was going to be, how to help you or them shift that energy. And since you're the one that's here for the reading, I'm going to say to help you shift any energy of whatever's happening between you and him at this moment, because I'm working on you presently, is to bring more laughter in, because laughter shakes things up. It moves the journey around. So even if you're going through a lot of healing, you are doing there's a lot of healing going on, and it has to do with lower vibrational stories, lies, deceit, trickery, poor me, or any kind of that kind of way, or feeling lied to, or not, something hasn't been quite right. And Divine's in the middle of helping you heal, in the process bringing healings. There has been a lot of doors that have kind of like give you a little peekaboo here, this or that, but there'll be one door that's so bright, that's so huge that you can see. It's the brightest light of them all. But this card was, I wanted to know what energy that you could bring in to help shift some of those lower vibrational feelings around, and it's laughter, to bring some more laughter into the story, okay? He is saying he doesn't want to be around me, and he comes towards me. So Rhonda, at the moment, this is what I would do. If he doesn't want to be around you, just allow him to be at a distance, so you can actually be, so we're not putting our energy, we're not putting our value upon their decision or not having their decision. To to be putting their what I'm trying to say is we're working on the purity of your soul. Okay, if he doesn't want to be next to you right now, okay, we don't want to give them our power of what their decision is, what their action is, what it is they think, do, or say. We don't want to give them our strength by going, poor me, I feel rejected, I'm mad, I'm angry, because they don't want nothing to do with me and I want something to do with them. Believe me, I know what all those feelings are. I understand all of that. What I'm asking you to do is to pull your energy away from them. Let's pull your energy back to you. The love that you want to give or have with that one, let's pull that energy back and give it more to you. So we're freeing them to do whatever they want, do, or say, because the more we invest into ourselves as a person, as a soul, then the one, rather it's them or someone else, the one that's supposed to be with us will come towards us. We should not have to attract them. We should not have to chase them. We should not have to pull them in. We should not have to long for them. Even though it's a process, it's a journey. I'm not saying anything's wrong about it. I'm just saying, how do we change how our energy flow is to detach the desire of it has to be that one person to make me happy. We're going to make me happy regardless of what they do or say or think. Okay? Yeah, and all of that gives us that anxiety and stuff. So let's pull your energy back away from them. Give them the space. Space is important. Space heals. Space creates. Space allows things to take place. We can look and go, yeah, well, they're not interested in me. Well, that's their loss. Or maybe it's your gain. Don't look at it as their loss. I want you to look at it, well, maybe this is my gain, because this gives me time to heal my soul from a deeper level. And then it does want you to find something to bring laughter in. That's confirmation. Okay. All right, that's what I have for you right now. So now my questions are visible. Okay, thank you. Beautiful, thank you. I see the vision of our future, but I want to live the vision, not set an image. Okay, so Rhonda, that would be saying, I want it now, 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 now. The thing is we can't have everything now, now, now. Even though we can see the vision, it's okay to hold on to what I want you to hold on to with the vision. I want you to hold on to the energy of what that vision is. Bring in the energy of what that vision is as it's in the present moment. So, because we can't have everything all at once. Even though we can see it right now, we can't have it all at once. The reason why we can't have it all at once is because of the fact that life is a journey. It takes steps. It takes process. When we're a baby, when I'm having heartburn, when I'm thinking he thinks of me, heartburn. Pull your energy back. Let's protect your heart. What's taking care of your heart? So your heart's not burning. It's not an acid burn. It's not from, somebody, not wanting to be with you at this present moment of time, for whatever reason. For whatever reason. For whatever reason. To want to be with yourself, to love yourself as a wholeness. Because any of those, if we're feeling less than whole and complete, they don't want me, that all of that stuff takes us under. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Dollface. Not now doesn't mean not at all. Not now means that you know there's growing going on. You guys got to grow on a different at a different pace. You're so welcome, Rhonda. I do want you to continue on coming back because I still want to. I can't do it all in one show, and I don't want to do it all in one show because there's a lot, you know, and it takes time to grow. It takes time to heal. But to really, this is my vision. We have this fishing reel, and we have it out there, and we have our hook upon that person, like you have your hook on Rex. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And when we're pulling that person's going, it's resistance. We're creating resistance. I want you to take that fishing hook and detach it from him. Okay, and I want you to reel it back in. What you're doing is you're reeling your energy back in to be here in your present moment, in your present time, so you can be living in the moment of the now. Where are things now? So you can be okay with the now. And this is pulling your strength back instead of giving it to him in this weird roundabout way. It's just energy. But I'm asking you to pull your energy back so you can claim more your strength back, okay? You're so welcome. And again, please keep coming back because, you know, we're just at the beginning that getting you so you're feeling more whole and more complete and more vibrant. And because when we learn how to do what you're doing, I mean, we've all done it, you know, I've done it, you know, is to reclaim our soul and not be thinking it's out there somewhere and we have to have some outcome happen in the present moment now for us to become whole, because that's false. That's not true. Okay. All right, and that's where I'm going to leave it for right now. Yeah. Do the energy work, come back, timestamp, you know, we're 2.5 hours in, so your reading's probably 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Timestamp it, re-listen to it, hear the message that's being said, reel your energy back into yourself. Okay? All right, and now I'm going to go back to, and thank you, Dollface, for stepping in and coming in and helping in there too, because I appreciate that. Okay. All right, and beautiful. Let me get back to you, okay? And everybody make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. That's the energy exchange I asked for these readings to help bring your guys' soul back home so we can be living this life. We are all in this together. Goosebumps from head to toe. We are all on this journey together. We're not alone. All right. All right. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna let's see what it is you need to know between you and Adi with this love triangle or this love situation. Let's say, take out the word I just said before that. I didn't mean it that way. This love situation going on. I want you to forgive. You know, forgive them for whatever it is that they're doing or being or not fulfilling whatever it is that you want it to be. But forgive yourself more so. I don't mean, when I say forgive, I don't mean for you to go up to them and say, I forgive them. I want you to forgive yourself, or you can forgive them on an internal level, okay? To do yourself a service. That's the first thing, okay? What's going on? So for Ade, it's like what the information that you want to know. They know how to receive love from others. That's correct. Does not want to give. Doesn't. I don't think that they know. This is a blockage from them. It's like, this is as far as it goes. It's, to me, it's more like they may be able to express their love but not receive it because they're like, nope, 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 nope. Shania, thank you so much for coming in and liking and subscribing to the channel. I do have a full house tonight, and I do have somewhere I have to go tonight, so I can't really take any more on, but I really love you. And I appreciate you coming in and checking in and seeing if you could come in. I am slower on Thursday nights, so 9:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, this is, he's got some... This is back on Beautiful, and he's got some, this is more ego. He's got some things that he's got to deal with on his own level. Trickery is more like, it's almost like what you're saying, like they reel you in. It's not that they're doing it on purpose. It's just their process. It's where they're at with it in their journey within their life. They got a big blockage. It's like, it's like, no, I'm going to be this person I am. I'm vibrant. I'm whole. I'm complete. I'm special. I'm one of a kind. And the trickery was, it to me is more like they're trying to put on this pretense that they're better, they're the best, they're loving, they're kind, but they got this block up. That means that they can't receive. And they're not even aware of it, okay? And so, for yourself, I think it's important for yourself to accept them for where they're at and be grateful. Yeah, you have grateful and thankful to forgive. Forgive and be grateful and thankful. So I would definitely do Ho'oponopono within your guys' journey. He has a blockage, and it may not show, you may not see it, because when somebody's got a blockage to that extent, they know how to project love, they know how to be the love, they know how to, be in that higher stance of, more that they show that they got it all. But the trick is they don't. The trickery is that there's some hidden feelings there that are not, that they're not allowing anybody to see. They're not even allowing me to see at this moment. But what I know is when they're operating from this egotistical place that they're trying to put themselves above the rest, but yet they haven't dealt with something. And so for you to allow yourself to kind of like your energy flow to step back, having that knowledge, like putting whatever it is that you thought would or be, put that story to rest, so you can bring a balance within yourself, so there's not any pain in this journey, and to accept them for who they are, and to be grateful and thankful. To be grateful and thankful that you even have the knowledge that I'm giving you at this right moment of time, and to do the forgiveness. When I get forgiveness and gratitude together, that tells me do the Ho'oponopono work. Is I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. That's internal work that we do for ourselves. Yeah, he is very reserved, This is the past life debt between us. Yeah, because that card fell out, I'm gonna say let's just drop that part of the story, not to be so concerned about whether it is or not. Because the main information that I pulled out for you tonight is, the personality that's going on behind the scenes to why it is that the connection is where it is. Choose a new direction the direction is let's do the healing on yourself, so we can allow them to be who they are, because when we grow and we expand, if they are meant to be with us, they grow and they expand too. It's not something that we have to do or not. It's not to be so focused on if it's a past life debt between you, to allow yourself to become more whole, more vibrant, more for happy changes to come in yourself, to accept them for who they are, to make sure that you're staying in balance with yourself. This is like laying down what you thought whatever you think or whatever you thought the journey was, to lay that down to rest at this moment of time and do the Ho'oponopono on yourself. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. That's what you're ready for, is the information that I'm telling you at this moment. There's nothing else that you need to know at this time. Okay? All right, we're moving on. So, Pamela, are you here? And again, I've told you everything it is that the cards have to share with you at this moment of time. I know you're digging for more information, but that's all it wants to tell you at one given time. Okay? That's just the way it is. I can't force the cards to bring some other story forward. Okay. And you can go back and timestamp it. We're 2 hours and 41 minutes in, and so about 2.5 hours in, go back and re-listen to it. Re-listen to the message so you can hear what the message is truly telling you, not what it is that you want to hear, not what it is that you want to know, but what the message truly really is that's coming from me to you for what it is that you need to know at this present time between you and him. Okay? All right. Pamela, is E the person with whom I will be in a harmonious space of union? Is he becoming my true counterpart? What does Spirit want to tell me? Hey, Kirby. Ooh. Hit that like button. Even though I'm not taking any more readings tonight. Hit that like button anyhow. Yeah. Yeah, I got 22 people in that house tonight, and I do have something I have to take care of tonight. And yeah. And so I don't really, yeah. I'm really doing great, I'm doing it vibrancy. All right, Pamela. Okay, let's get quiet so I can channel in for Pamela. Okay, shh, everyone. Shh. Okay, for Pamela. What's Pamela need to know? Hold on just a moment. Just going on between Pamela and E? Like, she wants to know if if this is a sacred union, and is he the true counterpart? What does Spirit want? What would Spirit want Pamela to know about E and their connection? It wants you to get quiet enough, Pamela. It wants you to get quiet enough so you can look inside of yourself about the connection. Sometimes when I get quiet enough, that means not allowing any other noise coming in. I'm trying to get quiet enough for you and me to get the reading, to get the answer that you want, but it's wanting us to get quiet enough. That's why I'm telling you, let's get quiet enough so we can let Spirit come in. So Spirit can come in and tell Pamela what Pamela needs to know. Okay? Yeah. Shh. Everyone get quiet, okay? Okay, Pamela. And I appreciate everybody getting quiet enough for that. I mean, I could feel everybody helping me out. I truly could feel like, okay. Again, everybody, I know you guys come in and you ask your questions, and the cards don't always reveal exactly the answer that you're seeking for, because I'm a healer, you know. I'm here to heal you guys' soul from a deep level. And maybe it's not time to know the answer, but what it wants you to know is what it's going to come up, okay? So it told me to make sure that we all get quiet, you know, because we're going to teach Pamela, you know, how to do this, you know. Whatever's going on between Pamela and her connection, and it's on the internal level, and the internal level has something to do with the way the parents have raised you, you know, that life is supposed to be this way, life is supposed to be that way. But it's telling you to, you know, it really wants you to look inside yourself. Let's find yourself more at a deeper level, you know. And now I'm still asking the question about the two of you, you know, being a counterpart and being a union, but I still haven't gotten any of that to pull forward. And it's just because, you know, Divine wants me to communicate with you to truly visualize the feeling of what it is that you're truly looking for or wanting within that connection, to feel it from the bare minimum. I mean, feel it from the being naked, you know, you're naked, that we don't have anything else on us, around us, holding us or binding us. Get the feeling of what the feeling would be like to become into union, for you two to come into union, so you guys could make music. What would that feeling truly be? And that's probably why it wanted us all to get quiet enough, because we have to get quiet enough to shut down the chatter, to shut down the noise, to shut down what it is that we've been taught to believe life is to be. Shut it down so Spirit can truly come in and speak with us. It says, I'll envision the behavior I desire to inspire. That's exactly what I'm asking you to do here, is get quiet enough so you can visualize it, so you can feel it, so you guys can come together and make music. Visualize it, feel it. This card comes up as a confirmation. It says, if we were a parent, where this is talking about a parent, if we were a parent, or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal visualization, vibrational work first. Personalized vibrational work first with our visualization. We would align with our source energy. by envisioning, by visualizing the outcome we seek to hold for those involved with a positive object of our attention, we would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention of them. That's why it's so important to get quiet, so we can really hear Spirit talk to our souls at a deep level, so we can really attract into our lives what we want when we come into union, so we come together with that counterpart. That's the message that wants to come from me to you, even though it doesn't, confirmation, answer the question that you came in at hand. You're so welcome. And Kirby, I know my list is closed. Let me see what you're asking, because people have been crying a lot tonight, but it's only because I've been bringing the tears out. I had just finished crying because I embrace with things that have been happening around me and the things I'm going through, as I'm saying to myself, and all were looking at me, and I know that I'm ugly, but no one has ever blessed me, and there's not any room for me. Please, pretty please. Oh, Kirby, sit here, listen to the readings that are going on tonight. Okay, let's make it about what's going on with us as a soul level, because the readings that have been going on tonight have been very blessed and touching each person's soul at a deep level. And if you want more personal than what I'm actually giving tonight, because I think the readings have been really helping us as a collective, as a whole. And I don't have all night tonight, and I have a full house tonight. If you want something beyond what I'm giving tonight, other than that, please go over to my Instagram channel, sign up there, DM me, ask me for the help there when I'm not live, and I will help. I do take time to help you guys there. I mean, that's my extended help that I'm able to do. I just don't have all night. I mean, I have a full house tonight, and I have somewhere I have to be. So please listen to some of the stories that are going on tonight, because they've been deep. I've been touching people's souls tonight. Okay? All right, so we're on Dollface. Wow, 222, healing the balance of each other, spiritual to be reunited. That's correct. Confirmation. Love is what you hear to remind us to see us first, then other will flow in. That's correct. Yeah, I think the readings have been really deep tonight, and it is touching us at a soul level. Update on me and Eric's connections, yeah, and his current feelings and energies around me. Okay. All right. Okay, this is an update for Dollface and Eric's connection and the current feelings and energy. This is the energy oracle cards, as I'm going to be reading from them. So the energy oracle. It reminds us when we already know within each of us, every reading can be a reading too. That's true. I believe when I tell you, I go back and I re-listen to my shows, and I'm just like amazed at how a lot of the readings apply back I know I'm reading for you guys, but it's not one person. I tell you, the reading that I'm doing for one person is never for just one person. We are all connected in this weird roundabout way, whether you want to believe it or not. It is helping for the moment, you know. It's like when I'm giving the readings for the night, I'm giving 22 different ways to look at our journeys, or because there are some of us are at different stages at our journey, and what I may miss on one, I'll catch on another. So, all right, for Eric and Dollface. Thank you, you guys, for the beautiful chats and helping each other as we're going through the chat. There we go. Dollface. The update is the temple. Coming together. That is union. That is coming together, you know. That's the current feelings. That's the current energy. Rather, they're aware of it or not, you know. Let's see. If they're feeling some financial constraint, they just want to be in a better spot before they allow something like this to take place. Can I just be in a better spot? You know, I'm feeling like my cupboards are bare. I know they're pretty full, but they're not as full as I would like them to be. But so I'm looking at it as being pretty bare. So, you know, that's where I think Eric's at right now. Whether you guys are in a connection or not, you know, because you can be connected on a soul level, okay? Yeah, Paul's back in the house. Yep. So be patient, my dear. Be patient with your journey, because, you know, when we're patient with the journey, what happens, we get to expand, we get to grow. We become more centered, we become more grounded, our wings begin to grow. It is a matter of divine timing at play. You understand? Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what's going on between you guys' connection. Let's see. I'm gonna try to start cutting them down a little bit, because I'm like at 3 hours in, and I know I got somewhere else to be, and I still got quite a few readings here. So yeah, and appreciate the journey, appreciate the soul, appreciate who you are. You know, it is a beautiful journey. It is really allowing us to grow and to be this more vibrant, beautiful soul that we truly, really, really are meant to be. So I'm going to stop there for you right now, Dollface. He gave me a bear for Valentine's that I named Divine. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. It is about divine timing. You know, just be patient. You know, and appreciate what you do have. You know, like even with my journey, you know, I thought, you know, in my head, I thought maybe, I don't even know if I really thought it. I just, you know, felt like that, you know, maybe we would have come together in a person-to-person format in a more way that we did. But we didn't do that. But we do come together in this digital format, in this weird roundabout way. And so what I do is I appreciate the journey that we're on. I appreciate what we have at the current moment. And because I'm allowing divine to put in all the time slots for each of us, you know, because I truly believe that divine will, you know, if we're truly meant to be together in person, that divine is going to allow that to happen, to create it to happen, to, but it's waiting for the most optimal, for the most beautiful time for the journey to go together more fully, you know, so it can embrace it and be true to the journey, not just hurry up and get us together and have our emotional selves break us apart, you know. And, or, you know, feeling financially strapped. Okay? Even if they're not financially strapped, that's the feeling that they have. Okay? Yeah, perfect. Okay, so we're going to move on, and we're going to go on to Paul. It's your turn. He's building as well, so spot on. Yeah, look at that. So spot on, yeah. Thank you so much for the confirmation on that. Yeah, you're so welcome. All right, Paul, your turn. What you got to ask? You want I have a toast? Where am I now with my spiritual journey and personal growth? I love it. I like that question. Am I able to connect more divinely with God on a spiritual level? Some insight. All right. I love the question. Yeah. With your favorite tarot, all right. We'll get it. Let's see. Where is that deck? we'll get your favorite tarot deck going. Let's see what was on the bottom of the deck the last time I read this deck, which was yesterday. I tell you. No, I can't make that stuff happen. It just happens. All right. All right. All right. I think it's just part of where you're at with your journey, Dollface, and it's just, you know. I think we're all lucky in this weird roundabout way. We just have to see the luck. Okay, Pa. Let's see. Paul wants to know where she's at with her spiritual journey and her personal growth with her favorite deck of cards. Am I able to connect more divinely with God? That's a walking away from some things in the past that, you know, you're done with. You know, you're just done with the way of some old emotional journeys are, and where you're headed towards the sun. You know, where is the sun leading you? The sun is the happiest card in the deck. So it's not that, you know, you left some passion behind there, you left some fire behind you, but you're done with this old part of the journey. You say, I'm done with those lower emotional feelings that this part of the journey has brought me, and I'm heading towards the light. So you're heading towards the light, Paul. Yeah, what else we got? Yeah, this is it's like divine has been speaking to you. We have the raven, we have the bat, we have the dragonfly, we have the owl. I mean, it's like waking you up on listening to you, like you're in the middle, listening to the intuitiveness, you're listening to the wiseness, you're listening to divine. You know, like divine's probably speaking to you right now more than ever. Like you're getting messages, like when you're driving down the road. I mean, you're getting messages from the universe. You're getting messages everywhere you go. No matter what you're doing, it's like there's this message that's coming towards you that you're really in tune with, that you're more aligned with than ever before. You've always got messages, but you know, it's like now it's like it's just like all, it's like in your face messages, but you're that's like releasing some of the past ways. That's what that sigh was. It's like releasing some of the tensions of the past, because you've been awakened. Yeah, your soul's been awakened at a deeper level than ever before. What else can we let Paul know about what's going on? Yeah, making sure that we're not staying in the thought process. We're releasing any of the thoughts of the past. You know, this is, you know, you're being, this is just confirmation. This is you listening to your intuition. You're listening to higher divine. Divine is speaking to you loud and clear, making sure that we're releasing any lower vibrational story so you can see the higher vibrational story within the whole part of your journey. Like getting out of the thought process, getting out of the head. What else we got for Paul here in the house on her spiritual journey and her personal growth? Let me know. We all want to know what's going on with Paul in the house. This is what's hidden, what was not seen, you know, the moon, the shadow self. Let's see what the moon wants to speak to us about. The moon wants, what's hidden, what's not seen is when we truly let go of these stories of the past, these lower vibrational stories that kept us stuck. When we truly listen to intuition, and the moon can also be intuition. This would be an intuitive. We're seeing things that we wouldn't be able to see before. That we start being in this higher vibrancy. That this is being on top of the world, getting everything it is that you ever wanted, where you're coming into union, woo baby, coming into union together to be operating from this higher frequency, from joy, from victory, from putting your divine feminine up there on stage so she can be Shh. I'm trying to channel it, don't get that. So she can be up on stage. Where she's up on stage, everybody's full of excitement, because when she's up there on stage, she's letting everybody know with passion, with desire, operating from this higher passionate self, knowing how to uplift everybody's spirits within moments. She put her up on the stage for 2 minutes, and she's flipped everybody's script around to this higher frequency after 2 minutes of listening to her up on stage. Coming into union with divine source of God. There you go, baby. That's a direct hit. What else we got? Yeah, it is because when you are alone, that you have been taking time to be alone, that you're preserving your heart, you've been protecting your heart, you've been growing your heart. Yeah, that's important. It's important for us to know how to do that, because we have, from these lower vibrational stories in the past, they did damage our heart, but you have learned that those stories don't have to create your future, that you've been taking the time to let your heart grow, to let your heart expand by allowing yourself in your quiet moment times to allow that heart space to grow. And the black raven feel more connected to this. Yeah, I saw 2 today. They come to me when things are getting close. They got messages, and it was really neat because I was out and about with walking someone's dog, right? Where the dog would normally chase, but the dog sat and watched and enjoyed the raven right in front of me too. The raven doesn't fly away. It sits there and looks at me and gets closer to myself and the dog. It's like, says, I got a message for you, Miss Gypsy. I go, I know, I'm here, I'm listening, I'm talking back to it, All right, what else we got? For Paul in the house. Yeah, you have planted some seeds. You have planted some seeds a long time ago. These are seeds that you have planted, and when the seeds you planted, they started to grow some roots, and when the roots grew, the tree started growing this plant started growing. You didn't even realize that you had the capability of growing a plant, because every plant you tried to grow in the past has died. But these seeds that you have planted, all 7 of them, started to make this beautiful journey, started making this beautiful life story coming forward. Because you were hanging around long enough, flipping your story around to better, to seeing the light within the journey, seeing what it is that this journey is all about. Which is allowing something to come forward fast moving action, some kind of conversation, some kind of movement, something beautiful wants to be shared. With the lovers in the house here today. The lovers want to come out to say, hey baby, this is about a love story. It's a hidden love story. It's been hidden all along, but it's right here. It's been right here in your face all along. It's been right here in both of your faces all along. But that hidden love has never truly been hidden from either one of you. just telling it like it is. I constantly seeing pigeons in a couple for a long time. I don't know why. I saw a couple pigeons the other day too. Lovers again, yeah, Miss Gypsy's here doing your reading, She's gonna tell it. She's gonna tell your story. Yeah. So I would say that you're probably loving yourself, loving your journey, loving your soul at a deeper level than you've ever loved before. That you thought you were loving yourself to that level before, but today it's like different. It's more pure. It's more raw. It's more real. It's more intense, but not so intense you don't know what to do with it, but intense that, there's the divine feminine. You got a divine cover. This is the only. These two are single. They're not with anybody. They're single. This is the only two, Queen and King in the deck, that represents that they're single. The divine feminine, she too has been protecting her heart. She's got it guarded. She don't let nobody come close to her because she knows there's a divine masculine made especially for her. This purest one. Her intuitive level is so high, she knows she's going to keep protecting her heart until that one, whoever that one is, she's letting divine show her. She's letting divine lead her. She's letting divine guide her. Because she knows she's the empress. And see, the empress, she attracts. She doesn't chase. That's why she's sitting here. She's wondering, what am I going to do next? I'm going to keep protecting my heart. That's what I'm going to do for certain, for sure. So we got a divine counterpart in your reading here, Paul. Yes, set boundaries for those teeny green hearts. Actually, I'm constantly seeing. Okay, we read that. Okay, lovers again. Okay. Yeah, that divine feminine. She continues on working. She continues on doing what she loves doing. She does have her back towards that love story. Because she keeps investing in herself, because that's what brings her frequency up. That's what keeps her vibrant. That's what keeps her attracting. So her divine masculine can pursue her. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, I told you I saw. I don't know if they. I think they were doves, though. I think I saw doves, not pigeons. So there were two of them. I could post it in my Instagram channel. I did take a picture of it. I don't know how clear it got. I'll have to go check it out. So let's see what else for Paul with her personal spiritual journey, her personal growth, and being more connected with God on a spiritual level with her love story. Now, there's a divine masculine. He's grounded, he's whole, he's solid, he's complete, he's smiling as he's watching this journey, and he's got a bunch of books there in the background. He has read them all, and he knows he's on the right track. He knows he's on the right journey. As there's this divine feminine that's, she's passionate and desired, but she's looking out over to the seas. Have my ships come in yet? Are they there yet? But she's not she's not longing. She's not, in a hurry. She's just wondering, are the ships there? Where are they? Are they coming in yet? Okay. Oh, CB, I'm on number 8. I don't even know if I'm going to make it to 22 tonight, so. All right, let's see what else we got here tonight. I think Divine Masculine looks like me. Yeah, I think so. Well, let's see. What do we got? What else we got for Paul in the house? Anything else? Anything else for Paul in the house? This is page of wands, moving forward with passion, with action, with desire, with excitement, with glee, you know. That's what the divine, this is the highest priest. The highest priest knows things we do not know, we cannot see. And sometimes she don't even show us in the reading, but let's see if she shows us. No. She don't want, she go, no, no, no. This is, the divine feminine can't see. The divine feminine cannot see. You know, every time she looks in the mirror, she goes, no, this is just, you know, it's like she don't want to, she wants to make sure she's not in a fantasy land, you know, so she may, there's just still things that the divine feminine in your journey doesn't see wholly, because there's been a lot of different stories coming, and she just keeps her energy and operating from this higher vibrancy, and whatever it is that she can't see. Maybe divine's just letting you know the divine feminine cannot see something that it is that the divine masculine knows. Okay, that's what I would say. Okay, well, are you going to let us know? Are you going to let us know? Are you going to let us see? Are you going to let us see? Are you going to let us see? Only one card, please. Just give me one card. If any of those cards are supposed to come out, they will come back out. I have no doubt about it. There it is. Divine Masculine goes, oh my goodness. The Raven's talking to the Divine Masculine in your journey, you know, and still letting go of some older stories, you know, some of the stories going on in the background, because, you know, he's still growing, you know, he's learning how to go stepping into the light. Maybe that's what the divine feminine doesn't see, is how he's stepping into the light, or I'm not sure. Let's see. I want more clarity of what's going on here. Can you give us some more clarity for both Paul and I, you know, to get the story out better? there's some work that's being done behind the scenes that's on a lower vibrational frequency. There's trickery, there's lies, maybe misconception. There's things that are out there that are not true, that, you know, the divine feminine goes, I don't want to hear that story. I'm not interested in that story. And you know, these are lower stories. But the divine's working really, really hard behind the scene with passion, with action, working fast too. Probably working on this divine masculine. And the divine feminine doesn't want to see that part of the journey. I would say she does not want to see that part of the journey, so that she continues on working. That's why she's got her back. She's got her back towards that part of the journey, because she wants to continue operating from this higher frequency, this higher level. That's what's being crystal clear with me. So anything else? Can you like kind of flip the story around so I can end it in more of a higher vibrational story? What's going on with Paul right here, right now, today? Let's see, what else? Yeah. So Paul, you just keep, you got passion, action, desire, getting stronger, getting more courageous, making a forward movement. You're leaving the lion behind. You're leaving the lion behind. But no, it's because, you know, the lion got you strength. The lion got you courage. The lion brought you, allowing you to step up your game, you know, so you're not operating from this lower, but so there's no feelings of this lower vibrational frequency that's going on in the mix in your story, to allow a wheel of fortune change, to allow a higher vibrational frequency story to come forward into your journey. Divine's definitely in your mix. So you're on your spiritual journey. You got lots of personal growth that's gone on, that's still going on, and you definitely are divinely connected with God on a spiritual level. And the insight is, you know, there's just some things that the divine feminine is definitely keeping her back towards it. So she don't want to see whatever this trickery is, or whatever this you know, she really doesn't want to see. She don't want to hear it. She don't want to listen to it. But she wants to keep growing and expanding and being this beautiful soul that she is. And she's going to keep trusting into her intuition and the divine masculine. I think he's still trying to flip his script around. He's still trying to flip his story around. He's still got divine working behind the scenes to fix things up, to patch it, to put it in the right order. Yeah. Yeah, the highest priest. I'm able to let go of the loop situations. You are? Yeah. I'm happy for you to let go of that too. All right. Anything. This is a Wheel of Fortune change. A Wheel of Fortune change is the divine. This is, I'm going to say it. That's not normally what I would say. Divine masculine, divine feminine, they're in a balance. That the emotions are in balance. That she's got two dices on this picture too. You know, it's like, you know, we threw out the dice and we got well, it has 10 on it. So you got the Wheel of Fortune is change. Something's changing for the better. Something's changing. This is divine's at work. Divine's at work to allow the change to happen, to bring the change into place. Let me pull. This is just getting into the vortex from Jerry Hicks and Esther, and it's relationship cards. So. Let's see, a card for Paul in the house today is I can find harmony by feeling for improved thoughts. I love it. So you can find harmony by feeling for the improved thoughts. Let's see what it says. It says, if we were contemplating an action that caused negative emotions, we would not process with the action until we had resolved the negative emotion. We would make sure that we have come into alignment with Source before proceeding. Perfect. I love it. By feeling for the improved thought in time, and usually in a short time, you will feel the harmony in your source, and you will know the appropriations for your behavior. You'll understand why the behavior has been exactly what it's been and why, and understand it from a deeper level. We would not look for the long list of rights and wrongs, but instead we would feel for the emotion of alignment with Source. I love it. My intuition always correct, Miss Cynthia. It is so perfect. It is so perfect. I mean, even in my journey and in my process, it's like I don't ever rush it. I don't ever wish it to be any more than what it is, or any faster or any slower. I just still, again, allow divine, because what happens is, even what's happened to me in the last, I want to say, within the last 7 days has just been so beautiful. I've blossomed in this magical way. It's like almost like stepping up my game within my own passionate self to for the show that I ran at the beginning. The show is so strong and so powerful because I'm stepping into my game, you know. So I don't question divine. I know divine knows exactly what it's doing, because I know what part of my strength I hadn't stepped into, and now I know what part of my strength that I have now stepped into, and how the growth is so beautifully aligned. And I'm happy that my soul was able to turn a blind eye to the background noise, because the background noise, I listen to divine. The background noise doesn't mean anything to me. It's like, it's not my journey. That's not what I'm supposed to be listening to. I'm supposed to be listening to me. And all it did is allow me to listen to me more. So I'm stepping up my game. But I still have never lost hope in. It's not even hope, it's divine still leads me and guides me. I mean, if I lay down the cards, if I had different people in my life, let's say I had 7 different men in my life that I was wanting to know this or that. I'm not saying that I do, but but I mean, I have people that are in my energy. I could lay down the cards, and every time for the one that I believe we're supposed to be connected, every time it is solid. that leaves me no room to question. It leaves me in trust. Because divine talks to me, yes, very clearly. It has for a couple years, very solid. Even when other people's energy has gotten into my mix or my journey, or people that didn't want me to believe that I believe what I believe, every time the answer's crystal clear. It keeps me balanced. And I trust in it, I believe in it. I don't let it falter me. I hope one day Divine also talks to me. Me too. Divine talk to Paul. Ooh, there's my, I gotta go. Yeah, got that alarm set. So I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do 22 readings tonight, but Paul, since the beginning of time, I've known. Let's put it like that. All right, Mary Love, and I'd love an energy update for this Friday next coming up. Is T still excited for the meeting up? All right. Love you lots, unconditionally, and you're so welcome. And I appreciate you still coming in live to my channel on a regular basis. On Mondays at least. I know you're busy on Thursdays, so. No, I don't keep track of what you're doing. I just know you're busy. Because you don't show up. You're showing up somewhere else. That's because you're taking care of life. But you do show up here on a regular basis every Monday, almost all of this year. But it has been constant since the beginning of time. That's what I know. And I honor that. I feel special. I feel privileged to have you on this journey with me. Okay, everyone, I'm going to do Mary Love, and I'm so sorry. I am really not going to get to everybody tonight. I have a responsibility that I cannot let slide, because it's not a thing. It's something that's alive that needs some TLC from me, and there is a certain amount of time, and I have to be back to take care of that. So Mary Love, let's see. Look at what ended up at the bottom of the deck again, Paul. I pick up the cards. We just did the whole reading. How does this happen? This is where we started, and this is where we end. This is what I mean. Is the cards don't let me falter. It doesn't let me fall. This is what happens when you're in alignment. So you love me unconditionally. I see the big old dots in between there. That means you love me. And sending lots of love and respect and tight hugs and butterfly kisses. Ooh. Okay, dream about me tonight. I'll dream about you. Look at that. How's that happen? We start this way and we end this way. We start with the soulmate connection and we end with the soulmate connection. I just love it. Toet comes again because divine loves you. That's correct. Yeah. Divine's not going to falter. I thought that was beautiful. I love it. I love it. All right, let's see. Mary Love, an energy update for this Friday. We'll just get the energy cards right here. For Mary Love. Mary Love, and this Friday night coming up. Is T excited for your meetup? Is T excited for your meetup? Let's see. Let me know. Let me know. Divine loves me too. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I'm in love with Divine too. So. Well, just Mary Love, just keep holding your balance. I know you can't see this. Just keep holding your balance. Keep trusting in the reading that I gave you before. Operate from your centered self. This is operating. That's the second chakra. Operate from that passion, desire. Have your golden wings on. The golden wings give you strength, gives you momentum, so it helps you hold that balance. That this connection has to do, it's a valuable connection that's getting ready to connect on this Friday. What's that connection going to lead you to? Is to the sun. The sun is shining. The sun is the happiest card in the deck. So I believe that, your Friday that's coming up, that your journey that's coming in, it's going to be worth your time and worth your investment. And may divine God bless you too, Paul, forever and again, for always and always. My stalker. My love stalker. I love you stalking me. Well, I think it's in a healthy way. Yeah. Keep us both growing and going, right? All right, so Mary Love, I don't think you have anything to worry about. It's, keep writing your script, keep writing your story, knowing that just stay in balance, stay grounded, stay whole, complete, stay solid. It's valuable, it's worth your journey. Write your script into that way. Keep telling your mindset how much fun you guys are going to have. Let's see what is on this sun card. There's a note. You're a beautiful soul. The emotions are blooming, they're growing, they're flowering, they're blossoming. If you got the sun, that's the happiest card in the deck. It is cool. See you soon. Take care too. All right, so I know everybody else. I'm so sorry. I really I have a responsibility to go to. Let's see. I got 5 people left. Let's see what 5 people are in the chat. Just hurry up and tell me. Maybe I'll do you a 1 or 2 card reading, and then I got to go. You're so welcome, Mary Love. Catherine, okay. Let's see what Catherine needs to know right now. Okay, Catherine, what does Catherine need? What's Catherine need to know? Catherine needs to know community. Community's there, helping you journey, helping you back, helping you through the way, through any heart pain that's ever come your way. It's like the community is actually helping heal your heart and healing your personal life, healing your journey, bringing happiness in your way. When I see the heart that's ached, that's something that we all have gone through. But what I do see is happiness coming through this. Our heart has grown, it has expanded in this most beautiful way. And a KJL, let's see. All right. Stalking is in a healthy way. Yeah, no. Is there such a thing? Yeah. All right. So, all right. I'm just going to pull cards for you guys. No questions. I'm just going to pull them. Okay, Catherine. I wanted to know Virgo's thoughts of me in the connection right now. Okay. All right. After that, everybody else that's here, I'm just going to pull cards. I'm not going to pull from what you have to say. Okay. All right. I am ending. I have to go because I have somewhere I have to go. I have to go take care of something. So, Catherine, your Virgo's thoughts is, you're look at the yin and the yang, togetherness, partnership. It's, that you can't ask for a better card than that when you're asking for somebody else and how they feel about you or what the connection is between the two of you. All right, so that's what I wanted to know about the Virgo's thoughts and the connections. So, all right, I am moving on. Okay, Kajal, I'm just going to pull some cards and, all right. Yeah, we are in no contact. That's okay. It doesn't matter if you're in no contact or not. You don't have to be in contact with your souls are your souls are connected. Okay. All right. So yeah. See, confirmation. Look at you got a ding. You know, your souls are connected. Okay, I'm going on to KJL. Let's see what it is that you need to know. I'm just doing real quickies because I got to get. Okay. KJL, let's see what it is you need to know from me today is, yeah, your third eye is starting to open up more. You're starting to become more intuitive than you've ever been in the past. You're starting to see things more clearly. You're starting to see through all darkness and all illusions. You're starting to see the angel. You're starting to see the love within your journey, within yourself, within your soul. And your life is starting to blossom. It's almost like a fresh start. We get to start over. We're like cleaning the slate. It's because that your third eye is opening up to this higher vibration, that you're actually able to see love in a whole new way that actually cleans the slate to allow beauty to blossom, to allow your life to have abundance come in this new, awesome, amazing, beautiful way. Okay, Yosel 132. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. You're so welcome, Catherine. Okay, let's see. Yosel, what is it you need to hear from Miss Gypsy today? You got somebody out there that cares for you, that's connected to you, that wants to hold on to you, wants to love to you. Rather you guys are together or not, they are thinking about you all the time. That's abundance. It looks like it's somebody that this is hidden, or maybe it's a higher intuition. Yeah, higher intuition. I'm going to put it at that. They care for you. That you're their radiant light. That you make them feel abundant. That they want to provide for you. And yeah, this is the higher intuition is what I'm going to say. And I really haven't ever read that card that way, because that's like the moon card, but it's like want to know, to trust in your intuition with this connection. Yes, that's what it wants me to say. To trust into this intuition with this connection, that this is the sun. This is the brighter light. This is someone that, brings a vibrancy within your journey, within your life. And let's see, I'll just pull one more. Yeah, and don't think too hard about the information I just said to you. Whoever it is, they're thinking crystal clear. They're thinking clearly about this connection with you, okay? All right, and then Shania, their thoughts about me, their thoughts about you, Shania, their thoughts about you. Oh, that's victory. They're thinking high vibrancy of you. They think good thoughts of you. Hold on. Okay, Paul. Gee, I'll get you too, okay? It's just going to be a quickie because I do have to go. So they're thinking love about you, that you're loving, that you're a loving soul. Mm-hmm. And it is coming from their centered place, and it is coming from their heart chakra. Those are two beautiful things. It's like there's a divine masculine that's thinking about you, that thinks of vibrancy about you, thinks that you're the winner, that you're their love. That they're thinking from their heart space, and they're thinking from being grounded, being centered, being whole, being complete. That there's not any doubt in their story. Rather you guys are connected or not. This is energy. I'm talking about energy. Their energy looks at you as being a victory, like you're the winner, you're the prize. You're the angel of love, coming from their heart space, from their centered space. You fought recently. It doesn't matter if you guys fought or not. The distance apart it will grow you guys back together, because they're getting more grounded, they're getting more centered, and they're operating from their heart space. Let me just pull one more, just because you said that you guys fought. Let's see if so. Any indecisions about the fight that happened, don't even worry about it, because you had the happy family card come out right behind it, because sometimes we have to fight to stir things up, to bring the higher vibrational story forward. Let's see here. See, so sometimes we have to have indecisions, things that don't, you know, we don't know which direction to go, but it brings the happiness back into your life, the happy family, bringing you guys back together. This is coming from his heart space. He is operating from the centered space, and this is from strength, you know. He thinks the best of you, the world of you. He loves you, okay? All right. And all right, that's what I got for you, okay? And you're so welcome. I think that was very clear message for what it is that you need to hear at the moment. So Paul G, yeah, what I'm doing is I'm really just I have to go is what's happened, you know. I have a responsibility that I don't have really a choice to take care of or not. I mean, I had the choice to do it or not, but it's for a loved one. So all right, let's see what it is Paul G needs to hear. And again, I'm just pulling without you guys' questions, okay? What is it that Paul Gupta needs to hear? Paul Gupta needs to hear. What does Paul Gupta need to hear? What does Paul Gupta need to hear? There's somebody in your energy that believes that you're the yin to the yang, that you're the perfect match for them. There are doors, the spirit is in the middle. Open your doors for this connection to take place. It does feel like a tornado. There's maybe some movement, some energy, some strong energy that has happened, maybe some turbulency that has taken place that's gone forward. But there's some forward movement that's getting ready to take place because, you know, you guys are the yin and the yang to each other, you know. But there has been something that happened. That doesn't mean it's anything bad. It's just, you know, energy that's moving around that has actually opened this door that Spirit's able to bring this higher vibrational energy within you guys' mix. So, yeah, I would, and there's movement. This again is movement, action, but it has to do with the connection. Whoever you're in connection with, this is what's going on your energy level. Okay, and CJ, I am actually, I have to go, everybody. That's what's happened. I didn't mean for this to happen, but so I'm trying to like hurry up through some people that are just still here in the house, so I'm not just leaving you guys hanging for. Can you tell me, please, current feelings towards me because we broke up on Saturday? Okay, so yeah, that's what your cards are showing you, that something happened. You know, there's some energy that happened, you know, but you guys are supposed to be together, the yin and the yang, and Willie want the future back to. I believe that you guys will be back together because sometimes we have to have this energy, these feelings that come out, that has to happen. But which causes the movement. It creates movement, and the movement has to happen. All right, and then so CGL, I'm gonna, if you push your question really fast, I'll try to fine tune the answer that I'm gonna get with you. And CB, that's what I'm doing. I just have to go, so I'm just doing 3-card pulls for the ones that are left here because it shows me only 5 people are here. Okay. So no problem, Miss Gypsy. We'll really thankful for you for the cards. You're welcome. It's more than enough. Yeah. Okay. Okay, please do. Okay, all right, CJ, I'm going to pull cards. If you don't hurry up and post a question, I'm just going to pull cards, and I'm going to relate it off of the cards. You claimed, you claim it. Yeah, perfect. I think I know whatever it is that I'm telling you guys is so accurate. It's so on point to whatever it is that you guys need to know. Okay. All right. So CB, post your question too. Hurry up, because I got to get. And I'm going to just make it quick. It's not going to be my normal long, lengthy answer, okay? So I'm waiting on CGL and CB to hurry up and post your question. What do you need to know about him and the situation after the confrontation? Okay, CB wants to know, what does CB need to know about him and the confrontation that has happened? What does CB need to know? Let us know, let us know. What does CB need to know about the confrontation that has happened between the two, and what's going to be for our higher interest? What do we need to know? Let me know, let me know. Show me the energy flow. Let me know. The energy flow. What does CB need to know for this current moment in time? Well, you mean the world to him. You guys are just on a journey, and this part of the journey, we need, sometimes we need confrontation for movement to take place, He's in the middle of resting and reconsidering and actually allowing himself to become more vibrant within himself, to become more whole, more complete, more grounded. But, I still have the doors to romance with you. There's still so much love in the journey, in the picture. So I wouldn't be focusing on what has happened. I would look at, well, something has happened that wants us to wake up to this energy flow, so we're not allowing this energy flow to lead us and guide us. So what we're allowing this energy flow to do is to shift it and move it to get it out of the way, because you guys, you mean the world to him. This is a journey that you guys are on. He's in the middle of resting and revamping himself up because he loves you. It's a door to romance. Okay. All right. And so, CJ, since you didn't post your question, I'm just going to read for you, okay? All right, CJ, let's see what CJ needs to know right here, right now, today. Since there's no... You're so welcome, CB. CJ, what does CJ need to know from Miss Gypsy today? Without a question at hand, let me know, okay? Same thing, seems... Well, let's see. For CJ, this is walking away from any low emotional feelings that haven't served you in the past. What you're walking away from is any low emotional feelings. What you're walking towards is the light. And because you're following your higher intuition, because your higher intuition is wanting you to make sure that where you're going is you're going towards the door of romance. You're going towards love. So you're walking away from anything that has not been working for you in the past, any lower vibrational feeling that is not working for you for your highest good. You're saying, I'm done with that. I'm going towards the light. I want my happy ever after fairytale dream of a story to come forward. I'm going to listen to my higher self. I'm going to listen to my intuition because I'm wanting love to come into my life right here, right now, today. So you're opening the door to romance. This is about self-love, that we're loving the person that we are. When we really, truly love the person that we are, then we can actually attract that love of our lives right into our door, right into our lives, coming right into our journey right here, right now, today. All right, that was our first CJ. And that's what I got for you guys tonight. I'm so sorry if I missed any of you guys. I was trying to hurry up and get anybody that was still left in the chat to make sure I was at least giving you guys something instead of nothing. I really, really, really do appreciate you guys all coming in and coming to the live on a regular basis and here to getting an energy update within your life journey or within your relationship, so we can actually be grounding yourself, so you can actually be moving forward in a higher frequency and imbalance within your life journey. So we're claiming our life right here, right now, today, that we're not out here waiting for something to happen, but we're actually living from more of a whole self, from a whole being. So for anybody that I didn't get your reading tonight, please forgive me. I'm very, very, I'm just so grateful and thankful for you guys all being here. And for anybody that didn't get a reading tonight, that's just divine. Divine knows exactly who needed to get a message from me and who was okay with not getting a message with me. Okay, I gotta go. I love you all so very much, and I'll see you again on Thursday or next Monday, whenever it is you make it back in. And remember to leave a message on the outside of the chat. It really, really helps the algorithm and YouTube, and trying to, I'm still trying to get my stuff to be still posted in the right place, so it's getting enough views. Even though I'm getting quite a few followers, I still need to get the views going, or the algorithm, so just getting it out there. Okay, I love you guys. Bye-bye, butterflies. Till next time, take care. You're on an awesome, amazing, beautiful journey. Because I know, because you're right here spinning it with me, and I know who I am. I'm leading you guys in this awesome, amazing, beautiful way. You're going in a beautiful direction. Trust and believe it. Till next time.